Hey, Suzanne, you back yet?
Give her a second. I'm gonna go grab some food while we're just jacking. So
I heard that.
you took a rest.
Where's your goggles, Victor?
I just took them off.
We thought this was going to be an especially dangerous session with you wearing them. So if the DM's wearing protective equipment, we better damn well suit up.
I fucking love you guys so much.
Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, dear God. That moment when you come back to your desk and the entire party is wearing safety goggles.
Well, Zag wasn't, but he was just doing this.
I fear for myself.
It counts.
Yeah, I went and dug around in my garage. I couldn't find mine in a timely fashion. They're somewhere.
Oh my God, Joel!
They said to bring protection. That's the only thing I have.
Oh my God.
Safety minded. Joel is super safety minded. Oh my God.
Well, let me wear my hearing protection properly.
I love you guys just like real friends. All right. What are we doing?
Yeah, I can do that.
Zach's posing for the thumbnail.
Body condom.
Important welding juice.
Come on, Zach, put that thing up again.
All right.
All right, Joel, put yours down. There we go. All right, that's a good thumbnail right there.
Yeah. I have like Zag rubbing his tits while I got my welding helmet down. That's my protection from evil. Yeah. Protection from nipples. Oh, Suzanne.
All right, so you guys have successfully defeated the least dangerous things in the dungeon, which is good job.
Yeah, we decided to go after the nursery.
Yeah, right? I'm basically kind of...
The kitchen staff, the waiters.
It's like, all right, that nursery is down.
The concierge, get him!
And with the easy stuff out of the way, you can now concentrate on the incredibly dangerous remainder of the dungeon.
We'll check that out.
So far, let's see. You guys have... Did you even... I think you briefly investigated these rooms 4 and 5. I remember...
Yeah, that's Suzanne did.
Yeah. Logic found the coffer with the vipers in it.
I'm sorry, her alter ego did, yes.
You have not investigated beyond this door. You looked in the throne room. You didn't check for any secrets in the throne room. You've looked in these areas. I think yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Blodgett is the only one who's investigated 4 and 5. Currently, I want to say you've killed everybody in 15 in the other rooms.
I'm going to say that sounds about right, yeah. I'm looking.
You haven't investigated 15 yet, but you've survived everything else that I've thrown at you.
Yeah, the left side looks like measles.
Basically, yeah, this is all the dead monsters look like measles. That's pretty legit. Pretty correct right there.
Hey, there's Suzanne. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Suzanne. Here you go.
Yeah, we have to put our stuff.
We're goggling up again. God damn it.
Hey, let's play Halo.
On for you.
Yeah, I could play Master Sergeant.
Right?
Yeah. Red versus blue. Yeah, it is kind of red versus blue, actually.
Yeah, Master Chief.
It kind of is.
All right.
I guess we're in a good mood because 2020 is about to fuck off into eternity.
Yep, just a few days now.
Keeping me above water.
looking forward to the days not sucking as much.
I don't think. Yeah, the Christmas cards haven't gotten to everybody yet. I think Ben, you might soon, but not tomorrow. Suzanne, are you even on my list, Suzanne?
I don't know.
I think you are.
Unforgivable.
Well, that just means we'll have to do lunch one day.
We will have to, because yeah, I definitely do not have you on my list, so we'll have to catch up with you. Do Christmas card. I'll have to get you your Christmas card. This year's Christmas
This is
card.
why you check your list twice.
Oh, I know who's naughty.
All of us.
All of us. This guy. By the way, Vic, I have an eerie synchronicity. After you gave me that Christmas card, when I was talking with Tina when we were going over the website migration, she told me I'd not shown her the card, and she said, "Wouldn't it be eerie? You know, like we pull out like the, you know, like we find like in our jacket pocket 17 years or 20 years from now, it's an old, you know, face mask, a respirator mask, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right." And then we return back to the apocalyptic wasteland that is now our home. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh my god, she fucking quoted my card.
Without seeing it, she never saw it. It was in the air, dude.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely on everyone's mind at this point.
It's like the curse of hopelessness about it or something. Y'all will understand when you see it. Anyway.
There is a WebEx assistant that keeps trying to turn on, and I want to kill it because it keeps popping up and being like, hey.
Like Clippy, the paperclip, the word paperclip.
It's roughly about as annoying, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I see you're writing a suicide note. Would you like to insert this type of detail?
Pretty much. All right.
I think this would be a good time to tell you about gerunds.
Basically, yeah. Good. Okay. Got you guys where I can see you. Got the dungeon. Got all sorts of mice. The world is a normal human place where monsters live, and this is great. And I've got rule books. Yay, rule books. All right, cool. So we've got the party has rested. I think I convinced all of you guys to go home, take a nap, not completely kill yourself. That's right. That's the ballista. You guys have the ballista. No, the ballista was over here.
It was actually more towards around 2. It was, but maybe we moved it. I can't remember.
I think I just moved it on accident, thinking it was a monster.
That's fine.
So we'll leave that at 2. That's the ballista. When you guys leave to go rest, what do you guys are just going to leave the ballista there, or what are you guys going to do with that? Just
Oh, I think that we agreed to basically just load it up with arms and leave it there.
Okay.
And legs and any other body part, yeah. I was very disappointed in the fact that we hit nothing with the ballista.
Put body parts on the ballista. Because you're fucking insane.
Did we put any kind of like explosive spell or anything on that?
No, you put explosive runes on the throne in number 3.
That's right.
And took a dump.
No, I don't think we took the dump because we put the runes there. I think we 86'd the dump, if I remember right.
We did. We didn't take the dump. When you start talking about us switching the doorknobs out, we kind of got caught your whiff of sarcasm. So,
oh, good. Okay, cool. All right, so you've rested. Everyone's back to full hit points. Spells are returned. What would you guys like to do at this point? It is a good 8 hours since you have last forayed into the dungeon. You guys are back, topped up. Your henchmen are ready to go and rocking and all henchy.
Where are we located now, Victor?
Currently, you're outside, way at the little cavern. Oh, right. And I think
I don't know if we decided we'd go back to the cavern necessarily.
Oh, right. That is the question. We didn't really decide that. We just decided you were going to go get some rest. So, where would you like to go to get some rest? What would you guys like to do? Rest.
I mean, what's our options besides that cavern? Just resting on the open plains?
We'll just go to, hey, I don't know about the cavern, so. Window.
I'm going back to the cavern. Can we leave one of the animals behind to sort of like just hang and like watch to see what's going on while we're gone?
Yeah, I could leave my spider.
Okay.
That'll work.
What do you want the spider to alert on? Like, I mean, monsters will roam about. I have a wandering monster table a fucking mile long. At what point does Spider-Man say, "Hey, oh my God, I need to go alert Green Falcon"?
When
Slug bug.
when there's a party of giants that are coming out, looking like they're going to come search for us.
That would be a sign of trouble. Agreed.
Be a sign.
If the spider can keep two ideas in his head, it maybe also keep an idea about if someone sits on the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe ID the king. I think it's King Snur from the note from
Yeah,
whatever.
I can also have him just keep track of giants of note that he sees, and just hold on to that information until we get back.
Okay.
Yeah, giants of interest.
So if he wakes you up, if he sees anything, if he sees something, say something, but then he's going to wake you up if he sees it. Correct?
Correct.
All right.
If it's looking like trouble is coming our way, wake me up. But other than that, just keep track of information doing the general spying thing.
Cool.
And this time I won't cast suggestion on any of them, I promise.
But it's so fun.
Yeah, the suggestion is not to cast suggestion.
I'm just curious, what is like the memory capacity of a spider, though? I mean, it can't be that big.
I mean, my familiar is no ordinary spider.
Right.
Judging by the ability to fly and turn invisible at will and stuff. And
Well, I mean, I assume that was based on like your magic, though, not on like spider magic. So he's a self-aware spider, then.
yes. He's a familiar.
Okay. I'm just curious. Legit question. I'm just curious, like, what his memory capacity for what is going on is.
Well, he was originally 640K like DOS, but then Brandon enhanced him to expanded memory. Right.
Yeah, I gave him some more dedicated wham.
I love you people.
What's that called? A paging file?
All right, so
RAM, so you can fit twice as much on it, but everything slows down. Yeah, I had a computer that ran like that for a while.
all right, I'm gonna get a drink and then I'm gonna tell you how you die.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
See, this is the part where we put the safety glasses on.
Yeah. Actually, I'm out of beer. That's dangerous.
Damn, already?
Yeah. That's drinker, that one.
All right, so 4 hours into your sleep, 4 hours into your Nebiku, you have first and second and third level spells. No, first and second level spells have all been your turn. Your spider comes and says, "Boss, someone's coming. I think it's a problem. Boss."
He thinks it's what?
He thinks he's Yoda.
Sounds more like a constipated golem.
What's approaching? DM's making dinner.
Oh, I said it sounded more like a constipated golem.
Oh no, what you said. I didn't hear what he tried to get the spider to say in that
Okay.
voice.
Take a crap on the throne, I must. How long do those runes last, by the way? Are they semi-permanent or?
I would have to check.
The problem in particular
Mm-hmm.
he says he's seen one or two giants wandering around. Didn't appear to be an issue. But now there are 3 fire giants with a pack of hellhounds. And they seem rather determined.
Okie doke. Then Lev will go ahead and alert the rest of the party to that.
Okay. I think we should not let the. Okay, 2 choices. We have to kill all of them and make sure they don't return alive to report where we're located, or we have to move somewhere else and engage them.
Well, that's if they find us. I would like my spider to follow them, invisible flying.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to bother with this. They come out and start walking directly towards your.
I see they've chosen death.
Okay. Let's see.
How far away are they at this point, Vic?
Say again?
How many minutes away are they?
About a half mile away. Pretty good distance.
So they'll be here within minutes. Let's see. A human can cover a mile, half a mile in about 7 minutes.
If they're running.
No, a 15-minute mile is about walking.
Yeah, 7 minutes to walk for a human, so they're going to be a little bit faster than that. We don't have a lot of time.
Oh,
We only have minutes.
then it should be about a mile away. So yeah, it's about a mile away. So the fire giants, smaller than humans, should be there in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Am I correct that you guys basically are trying to sleep in your armor kind of stuff that players always tell me to do?
The what? I'm sorry, Vic.
I don't have no armor.
Are you guys basically sleeping in your armor in order to cut down?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Always.
I'm a ranger. I can sleep in light mail, mithril mail.
That's the thing that I like to verify.
Sure.
I mean, Bash had debated sleeping naked, but you know,
I mean,
times being what they are, he kept his armor on.
it's a good call, Bash. It's a good call. All right.
I'm
So what do you guys
stripping
want to do?
down neckers. I'm totally naked. I'm flapping in the wind. It's awesome.
Well, you better get that damn armor on.
All right. So the lot of you are alerted that there are guys walking your way, roughly 10 minutes away. Each of you gets the thing that you want to do. Tell me what you guys want to do during these 10 minutes.
I'm casting Cat's Grace, Bark Skin, and then Protection from Evil at the last moment before they're in range.
Laws?
I was typing it to you, but I'll tell you. I'm putting on my armor. I'm casting a prayer spell. I'm casting a divine clothing thing spell I have. Hold on. Divine vestments or magical vestments.
Right. Divine. What's your magical vestment?
Lingerie, I think it's called.
And I'm if I have time for one more, I'll cast a bull strength, but I don't know if I have time for
You
all of them.
definitely have time for all 3 of those. Well, no. Just 2 because you're putting your armor on first.
Right, because I was
Next
next.
up, Bash, what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be gathering up the men at arms and telling them that somebody's coming, and that's about it.
All right, they're appropriately freaked out. LJ and Levrin.
LJ is going to cast Crown of Might and Bull Strength on himself.
Okay.
And Later, he'll cast Divine Power, but he's not going to do that just yet because it's got a shorter duration.
Okay. And what about Lev?
Lev is going to... He's going to cast Mage Armor on LJ. And let me see what the... Well, do we want to fight in the cave or in the open field?
Well, Victor, if you describe the cave, what is the entrance like?
It's got a good, the opening is fairly small, about 5 to, about 5 feet wide, and roughly about 10 feet high. Kind of, it narrows as it goes higher, and it goes deep, about 25 feet deep into the mountain.
So it sounds like they'd almost have to crawl to get inside, at least the giants themselves.
They have to bend down to get inside, definitely, yeah. They would have to crawl. Fire giants are not as tall as other giants.
That's a kill channel, but by the way, Brandon or whoever else has an area effect damage spell, you might want to hit them either first before they get to the cavern or wait till they get into the cavern and then hit them with it. Your decision.
Well, my only concern is if any of them turn back to go back home and tell the others, and one stays in the door blocking our path, there's not going to be a whole lot we can do about that.
Well, I can post myself outside behind a rock.
So here's another thing to consider, because I'm all for moving back into the cave and letting them come to us. That sounds like a great idea. But what I would want to discuss very quickly, since we're in a rush here with the wizard and the ranger, is what are giant capabilities as far as sending something into the cave, like, I don't know, fire after us, because we're going to be stuck.
I'm not sure, but that is a good point.
So, is there any place outside the cave we can hide easily, readily?
No, definitely not.
Okay, so I have a question. Joel, can you cast an illusion so that to wrap around the entrance to the cave so that either it looks like the cave has been been covered in rocks, or so that if they look inside, it looks like it's empty. Either one of those two things will work.
Yeah, that, and I can put like a fuck off and put a direction arrow pointing in another. But no, that's a brilliant idea, Zag.
Can you just make it look like there's not a cave there?
Yes, I can put
because the hounds are going to be able to smell us, but they might be confused if they can't see us or see through.
And then we can all come rushing.
The hellhounds may not be fooled. That's the only thing.
Well, that's okay. It gives us a moment to just get off a bunch of fucking spells before they come to us, right?
Oh, I agree. I can do that, or attempt the still image of the cave mouth. So yeah. I'm gonna make it look like the rest of the rest of the mountainside.
Okay. So the cave mouth has disappeared for all intents and purposes. The spider reports that the giants are splitting up. What do you want to do?
When you say splitting up, can you be more specific?
Each giant is taking one hellhound and they're going in different directions. What do you want?
There's two, so there's two.
Wizard,
or three.
Wizard, what do you want the spider to do?
At this point, follow the one that appears to be going in the most correct direction and tell us how close he's getting.
Okay. It appears to going, okay. There is one that is going directly towards your cave. The two others appear to be going a little off. The fire giant that he's tracking stops about the fire giant that he's tracking stops about 100 feet away from the cave. and is just looking at it, appears to be fairly confused.
Okay.
What's the hellhound doing?
The hellhound is sitting next to him right now. He's looking at where the cave used to be for a long moment. Don't you just keep watching?
Oh, we keep watching, or do you guys want me to cast an ice storm and get this party started?
Do we have? Can we see the giant from where we're at inside the cave?
We should be able to.
Do one of you want to go to the cave mouth and try to see out? Because currently none of you have said, I'm sitting outside the cave looking.
Oh, yeah, none of us are doing that.
I'm asking now if Benjamin, if Bash wants to do that. He just said, can we see them? And I'm like, well, not from inside the cave.
Okay, no. I was curious about. I guess I was imagining that we were like standing on the other side of the entranceway or back further, but we could see out because there's just an illusion. Okay,
you can definitely see out, but you can't see out very far, like to the left and right and in the distance.
Okay.
So do we?
So he's not within he's not within like 25, 30 feet of the cave, definitely.
All right.
Okay, watching your spider is watching, and the fire giant does something to the hellhound and pokes him.
What's the range? Let me check the range of Charm Monster, Vic. Hold on a sec. Wrong one. Open with Adobe Reader. Also, I have animal empathy, but we have to be able to see each other to do that. So I can use that.
That is correct. So the hellhound starts loping, in a slow, steady walk towards the where the cave used to be. It does appear to be sniffing the ground and tracking you like
That's that.
I don't know, like a hound.
And still people are being stupid.
I'm going to have Lev cast Prestidigitation and make the. Can I see the hellhound at this point?
You'll be able to see it when it comes near to the cave mouth. Do you want to wait till that long, or do you want to go to the cave opening?
I'm going to ask Blodgett for the Ring of Invisibility.
Blodgett?
Blodgett says, okay.
All right, so I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to go up to the opening of the cave,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast, if I can see the hellhound, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to try and create a scent that leads away from the cave opening.
Yeah, create the smell of marijuana. Vic, you might want to do a quick sketch of the cave mouth with the characters involved, so it's a little easier for us to make decisions. Just a thought. Or you can ask Marvin to do it.
Marvin, make a sketch. Cave mouth, go.
God, is he still with us?
Is there anything else menial you would like me to do? Pick up this piece of paper, perhaps?
No, that's more than enough. Thank you, Marvin.
The cave mouth says, "Thank you for using me."
Okay, yeah, no, I can make smells. All right. Your prestidigitation appears to work. The hellhound stops about 50 feet away, or no, about 30 feet away.
Okay, Scooby-Doo.
Ricky.
Smells Scooby snacks, do we?
So yeah, hellhound appears mightily confused. and is not in his hellhoundy tracks. The fire giant comes up to it and starts yelling at the dog.
Okay.
How far away are the other giants that Brandon Spider can see?
Well, actually, now that LJ is at the Lev cast prestidigitation, yeah. Now that Lev is at the cave mouth, give me a perception check or a spot check, please, Lev.
Alrighty. That's going to be 17.
Roderick starts moving to within bow sight of the hellhound and the giant.
All right.
Starting to knock my arrows.
Knock your arrows. Good one. I'll take it.
In this moment, since it's been a little bit of time since I cast prestidigitation, if Frodrick is moving up, can I cast Frost Weapon on his arrows?
Yeah.
Alright, consider it done. So Joel, you are going to have an extra d6 of cold damage on a successful hit.
All right. I'm gonna go for the giant first.
All right. Sorry.
What's the distance, Victor? What range? Talking?
We're talking about 30 feet here.
Okay. Yeah. Just within point blank range. Thank you, Vic. That was a quick sketch.
I do what I can.
Good.
Damn good.
All right. There is another giant that Lev spots off to the right, about a good 100 feet or so, with another hellhound. And
Go for the horn.
so the second giant, the first giant motions to the second giant nudges his hellhound, who then starts loping towards the cave.
Looks like this is gonna happen, like it or not.
Let's see if we can lure the second giant in front of the cave as well. And then I'll pop off with a cone of coal. And then you let off your arrows, alright?
All right. I agreed.
Okay. I'm going to have Lev try and pull the same prestidigitation trick with the approaching hellhound. And confuse it as much.
All right, I'm gonna try.
So is our goal to hope that they're away, or is our goal to like get them in a position where we can surprise attack them?
I'm trying to pull them into a position where we can surprise attack them.
Great.
Because if we can get both of those giants in there, I can probably kill both of the hellhounds with a cone of cold and do a fair bit of damage to the two fire giants.
I whispered to the rest of the party to get ready to run out of the cave. We may have to take out the rest of them before they make it back to the hall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No survivors.
At this point, Victor, LJ is going to cast Divine Power on himself.
Is there enough space that I can get up alongside the entrance to the cave without being exposed?
No, the cave mouth is only 5 feet wide.
Okay.
So one
Understood.
person at a time can stand in the cave mouth.
Okay.
Currently, that person is Lev, and Frederick is right behind him. Say again your last, Brandon.
LJ is going to go ahead and cast Divine Power on himself.
Okay. Doggy over there, doggy over here. This frost giant and dog are stopped and looking at you guys and looking at that giant and the hellhound over there. All right.
I'm casting a bull strength on myself. Just yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting me know. Hold on 1 quick second. The hellhound, this over here keeps. I mean, you haven't cast another prestidigitation, so he's going to keep coming towards the cave.
No, Victor, I mentioned that I'm going to try and pull the same prestidigitation trick to see if I can lure the other giant over there as well.
Well, this dog also stops. And now the second giant is actually yelling at the first giant.
Vic, can you show all the giants? I'm sorry, I'm not.
You can see currently 2 of the giants, this one and this one.
Okay, when you got 2 different maps, it's a little confused. I'm sorry, man. Just can you?
I forgive you.
Yeah, can you walk me
One
through?
giant's there, one giant's there. That's where the 2 giants are.
Okay, so the giant. Okay, one is up above that picture, and the other one's a little bit below.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action with my arrows knocked.
Okay.
Until they get in.
Yeah. Don't feel bad. I was looking at the entire cave wrong. So.
I mean, that's legit. The cave opens up over here. The entrance is right there. All right. So, now the third giant starts coming up, and he comes into sight. Pretty much, he's actually directly in front of the cave, about 50 feet away. And they're looking at each other. The center giant and his hellhound start walking up to the cave where the cave should be. He's obviously walking up with intent. Everyone gets 1 action. What do you guys want to do?
Okay.
Lev sees it first. What is Lev going to be doing?
Okay. I think this is as good a moment as we're going to get.
Did you cast? You already cast the frost arrow spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
You got 2 of them in your sight.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and cast the Cone of Cold and do a whole boatload of cold damage.
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Frederick, what are you going to be doing?
Okay, Vic, I'm going to do, out of my 4 attacks, I'm going to do 2 on the giant and then 1 on the hellhound.
All right.
I might kill the hellhound.
Okay, well, go ahead. Let's see what he does. I'm holding my action, but that's the next thing I'm going to do, depending on if he falls or not. Otherwise, we're all going into the giant.
All right, 33 damage cold. And then for Lev, if he's got any move action, I'm going to have him back up and go to the north.
No, this is surprise round. You get 1 single action. All right. The hound drops. The fire giant does not. Frederick, you may do an attack.
Okay, all attacks on the fire giant. So I'm going to, four attacks. 13 does a 31 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Damage is, let's see, that's 4. Okay, that's, got one of the dice. One more dice. Okay, that's spun it. Anyway, 8. 2, that's 10. 13. That's 13 plus 4. 13 plus 4. That's 17 damage plus 4 cold damage. So that's the cold damage would be 6. 6 plus 13, so that'd be 19 right there in the first attack. Which, by the way, I need to roll for. Oh, I busted, dude. That was a 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Roll one more time.
Okay. 12.
All right. You successfully do not kill yourself, and no more attacks on this round from you. So what was the total damage from the first one?
The first one, that was 19.
All right. Next up is going to be, well, no one else is at the cave mouth, but during the surprise round, each of you does get an action. Bash, what do you want to be doing?
I'm going to push up as close to the front as I can get. And then
Okay.
look around and see if I can see that third fire giant from there.
No, from pushing up to the front, you can see the first one out there. You can't see two. Block.
Okay.
I am hanging back. I'm not going to get in that morass. I'm just going to chill, see what happens.
All right. LJ, what is LJ doing?
Does LJ have the room to politely get past Frederick and Bash?
No, Bash is trying to get past Frederick. LJ is trying to. Lev is trying to come back between the two of them. So no, you don't have enough room, 5-foot space to.
Well, I've got a 10-foot reach. So
Right.
if I get behind,
reach, but
if I get behind Frederick and Bash, can I reach Lev?
Bash will politely
Just
offer
just
to
pick him up.
ride LJ and say, "Hey, we need to get that third giant before he runs."
Not right now.
oh my god. Okay. Next up,
Ride. You mean ride. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I love
sure.
you guys like real human. Blodgett, what do you want to? You have one action that you want to. What would you like to do during your action?
Well, since I gave my ring to someone else, I'm trying to
Right.
get shadows near the entrance so that at least I can see what's going on, but no one can see me.
Sounds good to me. All right. Initiative, please.
I never got to do LJ's action. I wanted to try and see if I could have LJ pick Lev up and move him out of the way.
No. LJ, no. LJ can basically get behind Bash and Frederick. He's at a space where he's ready to go.
All right. I'm just thinking 10-foot reach. My strength is 32. I
I rolled a 3.
probably weighs 100 pounds.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Logic got a 12.
Bash got a 19.
LJ has 23. And
I
Lev
got
has
a-
16.
Got a, let's see, initiative. It looks like does prayer add to initiative?
No.
Okay, I got a 22 on the board.
All right. Top of the round is LJ. If he wishes to now, he can expend his full action to pick up Levrin.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
We're going to pick him up and put him down right next to Blodgett.
Oh, it's a great job. Oh, that'd be the best party ever.
I'm gonna take him by the scruff of the neck like a cat.
Basically, that's what's going on here. Meow. Meow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, Frederick, your call.
Okay. Full attacks against giant. Rolling.
Okay.
God damn it! Another fucking one. Holy shit!
Dude, maybe I should have picked you up and moved you out of the way instead.
Oh shit! Tell me about it.
All right. Basically, Frederick, you were ready to go, nailed. You had the giant in your sights, and suddenly the person who was moving around in front of you lifted up into the air and hit Lev's foot hit your bow as you were trying to fire, knocked the fucking all four of your arrows into the sky, and you basically expend your action trying not to kill Lev. So success on not killing your friend.
I'm not mad at Lev. I'm just pissed at myself. I should have been able to pull off the shot.
I feel you.
That
Bash.
goes into jail.
You can now if you want to get by Frederick. Just him.
Bash is just going to hold his action.
Okay. All right. And next up is El Gentil's.
Okay, I'm retiring that D20 for right now.
Return to sender. All right. Frederick, what is your armor class, sir?
Armor class currently,
Yes, sir.
everything would be it's that with protection from evil. 27 plus 6, 33.
Okay. You only hit once by a rock.
All right, damage.
Oh, snake eyes. 12 points of damage.
Huh?
Oh, and 2d6. Oh, that's right. They ignite their rocks on fire. I forgot about that.
Oh, well, I got protection from a ring of protection of fire plus 2.
Oh, well, good. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah. So am I able to make a save versus the fire damage?
No, you've got a ring of protection from fire. You're fine.
So how much damage did I take, Vic?
12.
12 minus 12. Damn.
Okay. Get him, boys. Get him. Woo, right? Woo.
What's that? What are you trying to do? Is that like Yoda or like?
It's the Hellhounds.
Yeah, that's Yoda the Hellhound, not
Yoda the
Scooby-Doo or
Hellhound, fuck
anything.
Sounds like Grover. Don't cage.
The same guy voiced Yoda, Grover, and not Scooby, but the same guy voiced both Yoda and Grover. So
I understand that, but there was a distinction, ever slight.
what else? All right, Hellhound runs 20 feet and breathes on you.
I feel like what he was going for was Scooby-Doo, but I could be wrong.
Oh, there you go. Whoop.
Yes, I was going for Scooby-Doo, you rat bastards.
Okay. Oh, okay, Shaggy. Sorry.
What's the fucking snur really is? Obama bin Laden?
That's what I thought. So, Bass and Frederick. And since you're beyond the 5-foot cave mouth opening, okay, let this one miss you. Bash and Frederick are enveloped in flame. Frederick has a ring of protection from fire. Wait a minute.
Protection from evil,
Wait a minute.
especially concentrated evil.
When did you get the ring of protection from fire, Joel?
That came. That was in the Frost Giant Jarl adventure. I picked that up.
Should have been a ring of protection or a ring of.
It's a ring. It's a +2 ring of protection from fire. That's what I have on here.
That's weird, but I only got it then. All right, so
It is there.
I'm just.
I think you know where I found it, Vic. I think was in that cavern where all the corpses were, that were in ice cubes, and the cavern caved in.
Oh yeah.
That's where I got it from.
A very weird cavern.
2 questions. 1, how much damage is done to Bash? And 2, what does a ring of just protection do? Because I happen to have one of those.
Ring of protection raises
gives you
your armor
+2 on
class.
your saving throws,
Okay.
and that's what
Gotcha.
Bash needs to make.
Protects you from STDs.
Okay, Joel. So the ring that you have is a ring of fire protection.
Right.
It's not a +2 ring of protection. It's just ring of fire protection.
Right. That's correct. It's just against fire.
Right. But it's not. Okay, so the verbiage is different. All right, so you're fine against the fire. Bash, difficulty check of 13, DC of 13, flex save, and if you fail, I get to do 7 points of damage to you.
Do you get a +1 to the saving throw?
That's a D20.
Yes.
Also true, Brandon.
That prayer is
15.
coming in handy right away.
And you said add a 1 to that, so I guess 16.
Yeah, because of the prayer.
Top 5 things are in my life today. I've inhaled too much sawdust. The moment I started talking, I realized I had more sawdust in my mouth than I needed.
Another beer.
Damn.
I am now intoxicated.
Only 7:30.
I know. Isn't that beautiful?
It is a beautiful thing.
It would probably explain why I'm rolling 1s on my shots. Look, it's Pabst Blue Ribbon hard coffee. I'm not shitting you. Look at this. You believe it, kid?
All
What the
Fuck me.
That's disturbing. All right, next up is. Sorry. Oh no, the other giants.
Hey, Victor, how much damage did I take on that?
7 points.
7 points. Okay, thank you.
Directly to the left scrotum.
Even though he passed the save?
Oh, did you make the saving throw, Ben?
The DC was 13 and he got a 16.
Okay, well then he takes half of 7, which is 3 points of damage. We'll round down, just for players who don't know today. Die. All right, this giant is moving further to the side to get a better angle, and is going to throw boulders at the front.
Can they see actually through is the illusion dispelled now, Vic, or can they?
Once you interact with it by firing arrows through it, yes, it is dispelled. Also, it's a concentration-based illusion, so once you stop concentrating on the illusion enough to fire arrows, it's gone.
Makes sense to me. Just want to make sure they can
No
see
problem
what's
at all. No problem at all. All right. So that's the fire giants. Next up is Levrin.
Okay. Lev is
He's
going to
pointing at your
cast.
bit deposited next to Blas. Blodgett.
Actually, he's going to go ahead and take the ring of invisibility off and press it into Blodgett's hand.
All right.
Let me see if Dragon Breath is a self-only spell. Yeah, it is.
Basically, the material component of Dragon Breath is one whole tomato and whole onion.
It actually is. Yeah, I'm going to cast Dragon Breath on myself. And take.
That's going to be all you're able to do this round because you've just been dropped onto your feet by someone else, and you're taking off the ring. Give it to Blodgett. Cast Dragon Breath on yourself. You're good.
Yeah.
Blodgett. Speaking of, you're up.
I'm just gonna put the ring on and move a little closer and check out what's going on, but still hiding, not making any noise. So I'm gonna roll for noise.
All right. Well, you'll have to roll for getting out before you need to worry about rolling for noise, because the cave entrance is still.
Well, then I'll just stay where I'm at. Then I'll just put the ring on and kind of stay behind everybody.
All right. And Blas.
I can't. I'm sure I can't see anything, so I'm just going to scooch up behind them, see if I can see over them. But I'm not going to.
That was the familiar. Get out of here. Oh no, that was a crossbow. It's not here. All right, so cool beans.
Yeah, I totally forgot, Victor. We definitely set up a ballista in the woods of this place.
So, Victor, can I see
at the cave where the frost giant, where the giants would be coming?
Can I see the giant? Like, do I have a good visual, or am I like behind this massive body?
You could be back right about here, and you could make him out through the mass of people running around, lifting each other up, jumping down, disappearing, appearing.
Enough to cast a spell?
Not a ray spell, but if you cast like a flame strike, that would work.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you could cast a flame strike.
Flame strike.
All right, he is struck by flame, and he finds it ironic.
But remember, half that damage.
I know, that's the irony.
Right, that's
half that damage. Half of the flame strike damage is irony.
Is it irony or is it an unfortunate circumstance?
Roll for damage. We'll find out.
Come on, when they sneak it, you can do it.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. All right, so I think it's D6 times my level. So
what
I think
you really need is that feat that lets you change the form of a spell. You can turn flame strike into cold strike.
Can I do that?
Maybe it's a magic user feat. I don't know. I thought it was.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Just so happen to have a list of every feat in 3.5, so I can check on that.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, roll damage.
All right, hold on. I forget what it is. I have to look. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Take your time. I'm not worried about anything. We're good.
Damage.
I'm in a relaxed mood today. My players are gonna die, so I'm happy. I mean, I'm in a relaxed mood. It's a good dungeon. Everyone's having a nice day. I'm happy.
All right. Foot radius. The spell.
Lost you for a second. Say again your last over.
Oh my god.
Yes, my friend. LJ, you're going to be up next, by the way.
All right.
And then, say again?
Flame damage, 0.5 of that is
Give me the total one more time.
45 points of damage.
Good to go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that is a feat. It's called energy substitution.
I knew it. All right. Next up is LJ.
Okay. If I grab Bash and put him on my back, can I still move? Or is that going to take the whole action?
One of you will lose their action. It can be you or Bash.
Okay. How about I hold my action and just tell Bash hop on? And that way we can still move and get up in our faces and shit.
That works. Frederick.
Okay, Vic. So is the nearest target a hellhound and the next one beyond a fire giant?
Correct. Hellhound is here. Fire Giant is there. Fire Giant is there. Fire Giant is there. Hellhound is here.
Okay. Roll against the fire giant. Take him out
Okay.
as best I can.
All right.
I got a different die. Let's see what happens. Well, I didn't roll one.
Good enough.
So that is, let's see, 25. Does that make it?
Yep.
Okay. Hit. Damage is, let's see, 12 plus 6, 18 plus 5. 18 plus 9, that's 27 points times, hold on a sec. Oh no, 27 points plus, god damn it. Where's my fucking giants? 27 plus 44 on that first attack.
Is that including the cold damage?
Yes. Yes, sir. 27 plus 44. 27 plus 4 equal 71 on the first attack.
That'll be enough. He falls.
Okay, that's good. Now turning attack to Hellhound.
Or too far away.
The one that's right there, really close.
Um,
That one's at point blank range.
no, it's the distance between targets. Let me double check that.
Okay, go ahead.
You have permission.
I appreciate that.
I would say since I have 4 attacks, I might get 1 attack against the Hellhound. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking that's about right. Go ahead and roll for that.
Okay,
It's going to be 15.
no problem. 6. That'd be let's see, at 21.
That's going to hit.
Okay, that hits. Rolling. Ooh, nasty. And it also takes what, time and a half fire frost damage?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so that's 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 4, 21 plus 3. 21 plus 3, 24 points of damage in that one attack, plus also 7. So that'd be 28 points.
All right. He is definitively wounded and does not seem to like you. Your animal empathy fails. You got a 0 in animal empathy with the hellhound. All right. Next up is our beloved Bat. Bat. The centaur says, "Hop on."
Complies.
All right. You give me a ride check, actually, Bash. We're going to see how good a job you do of hopping onto an unbridled horse in combat.
I thought it was a skill somewhere for ride. That's just a D20, right?
It's
Yeah,
gonna
if you
be
don't have the skill, you can do an untrained ride check. Basically, just get your dexterity bonus.
Kind of ironic on a centaur.
since I'm a sentient creature with arms, can I help him up and give him a bonus?
And that's basically what we're checking to see is how good a job he does on his own of getting up there, and if you need to help him.
Oh, okay. Well, he should get a +1 from the prayer anyway.
Okay, yeah, you get a +1 from the prayer. And your dex, which is
Total of 9.
your total amount is what?
9. 5 plus 1 for the prayer and 3 for a dex bonus.
All right. You definitely have some issues, but LJ is able to give you a hand up. Not a problem. LJ, you can basically you can charge out at this point, or you can move, but you'll have basically you got one action, not a full round, but one action if you want to take it now.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ride past the hellhound
Okay.
out into the open.
Oh, and hey,
To,
not that it matters,
decide a
but
target.
just for future reference, where I dismount, I do have a ride of +2.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
You found your ride.
Yes. It just took me a moment to find it. Didn't know where I left it.
LJ, did you want to ride towards either giant or just straight out into the center?
The one on the left.
Okay. You will not be able to do a charge since you're going to have to come around a little bit to the left. But you do have the ability, if you want, to get fully with. Well, and that's up to you. Do you want to get within combat range, or do you want to have him come to you?
Let's get within combat range.
All right. The fire giant is thoroughly surprised. All right. Next up is the fire giant.
Cool.
He's like, oh, well, this is odd. All right. Farfel the dog is going to bite at Frederick.
Bad dog, no biscuit.
Bad dog, no successful bite. He misses the shit out of you. Basically, he's nipping for your shins, failing. Giant over here is going to. Okay, no, yeah. So giant over here, so that's a good 75 feet. He's got to cover. He's going to charge in. He's going to basically not be able to attack, but he's standing at the cave mouth at the end of the round, right in front of Frederick. Fire giant over here. Scooby, he's giving some Scooby snacks. So Scooby is going to breathe fire at LJ and Bash. please give me a saving throw, and I will give you 2d6 of love. DC is 13.
14.
Well, I got a 29, so I'm good.
Okay, 4 points of damage to you, Beth. So 4 points of damage for those who saved, 9 for those who did not. All right. The fire giant himself, he's like, dinner has come to Papa. I don't understand this, but okay, I'll take it. And he will attack. He'll attack the centaur because you're tall and big enough for him to get a good grip at. What's armor class, please, LJ?
It is going to be 29. I don't know if prayer gives a bonus to armor class. No, but the enemy does take a -1 on attack rolls. So
You thoroughly lucked out. He missed by 1 3 times. No, twice. He missed twice by 1. All right.
it's that prayer coming in handy.
It's ridiculous. All right, and next up is Logic. You now have a living, breathing fire giant and his pet doggy standing next to you at the cave mouth. Lojo. Frederick is spending them off.
Hit the doggy. Hit the doggy.
Or is that me back? Too bad.
This is you right here. This is you right here. You're about
Behind
10
left.
feet away.
I would advise you hold your action
Yeah,
because
so
of my
maybe.
breath weapon.
Yeah, I'm holding my action, but
I don't want to catch you in
behind
that.
left, protecting him in case they come through.
Hey, Frederick, how good is your will save?
Pretty good, actually. Let's see. My will save is going to be versus spells. It's +8.
Okay.
Is it non-lethal or non-lethal?
No, it's non-lethal.
Non-lethal? Okay, that'll be +12.
A non-lethal breath weapon?
Yeah.
I gotta see this. All right. Levrin, your move. We go on. Go for it.
Okay. I have selected the brass dragon breath weapon, so I'm going to basically breathe a cone of sleep, and I'm going to need a will save of 23.
All right.
Okay.
That's appropriately weird as fuck. I'll take it.
Shall I roll my will save then?
Yes, you shall.
Okay, +12. And that is with a prayer right at 23.
All right, successful. The giant and the dog fall asleep. The weirdest attack I've had today. But the day is young.
Awesome.
Strange pieces of shit. The day is young. All right.
They will be asleep for 6 rounds. Fuck
More than
yes.
long enough. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah.
Blodgett, your move, Blodgett.
Well, they're asleep, right?
Yep.
So
Regrettably, yes, they are. You can coup de grace both of them.
I could sneak attack them and have
But actually, Blodgett, you walking up to a sleeping person with a dagger, they're done.
they're dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're dead.
Just fucking kill them.
Yep, they're
I don't care.
Blodgett does have that ability. All right, next up is fucking pieces of shit. Next up is Blaz. Zag, Blaz is up next. The fire giant and the hellhound just fell asleep, and Blodgett is walking up to them with a weapon of intent.
I just say, thank you, goddess, and let them do
You hear you're welcome as blood splatters across the cave mouth. All right, top round. LJ, the fire giant just missed the shit out of you.
All right. Well, I will not miss the shit out of him.
Oh, are you sure? Bold move before you've even rolled dice. The ones are coming today.
Yes, they are.
I guess that's true, but I mean, I've got 6 attacks. I mean, that the odds are just kind of in my favor.
All right, go for it. Let me know how those odds work.
Man. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use the dice tower because it just spills my dice all over my freaking leg.
Okay.
I got this cool new dice tower for Christmas. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna use this dice tower. No.
It
Can't.
doesn't have a little compartment to stop them?
No, it's got it actually came with this little tray.
Yeah.
But the issue is there's not a whole lot of room, so when I'm rolling 6 or 10 dice, they all just kind of clog up in there.
Yeah.
Great for just one.
Okay.
Now, you ought to get something like this, Brandon.
Yeah.
Hexagon.
Basically what I got.
Okay, all right, you got the same thing. I'm gonna get some Benadryl.
Just need a bigger one.
Benadryl for my allergies. Ugh, about to sneeze.
So
I'm allergic to ones.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
let me see here. So 30, 29, 28, 9, 31, and 26. Do all of those hit,
All right.
Victor?
Everything above a 21 is going to hit. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So I've got 6 hits and 4 critical threatens.
Okay.
Holy shit. What do you got? Improved critical or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
My critical range is a full quarter of the dice.
Jesus Christ. Like
Yeah,
one,
it's a
like
disturbing thing.
15 to 20 or something?
Yeah, the base for rapier I think is 18 to 20, and so improved critical doubles that range.
Yeah.
And I've got power critical, so I get a +4 to my threaten. So that'll be 20. Yeah, that's 4 critical hits.
Right.
Jesus Christ. A rapier.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and I got a 24.
Your weapon is well named. Just ought to call a raper.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Now you're using my drug.
Okay, time to bust
It's
out the calculator.
Sure.
So 2 plus 16 plus 6 plus 10 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 14. So that's 93 damage on the critical hit.
All right. What else you got?
9 plus 14 plus 14. And 37 damage on the non-critical hits.
All right. Just barely. All right. The giant falls. Prodrick, you're up next.
Okay, Vic. Who's left on the map? Because I'm
You
thinking.
got a dog at your feet and a dog and a fire giant just fell to the ground at your feet.
Okay, fire giant first, obviously, and that's a hit. At I would believe it is at. Let me give you the actual number. Let me grab my glasses.
Definitely drinking.
It's a 15 plus.
You're going to be up next after Frederick finishes.
Yeah, so 15 plus 4, 19 plus 13. That's 32. That's a hit. Okay.
Is touch AC of 9.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let's see. That's 11 plus 6, that's 17 plus 3, that's 20 points. Plus 20 points plus 40. No, actually plus 44. 64 points right there. First attack is the giant. Shall I roll again? Vic, I don't see you.
Well, he's asleep, so you would be using the helpless defender thing.
Well,
So
yeah, your first attack is going to kill him.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye. Okay, then the Hellhound. I'm switching to that one.
All right, so yes, you'll be able to kill both of them since they're sleeping.
Yeah, dead.
Bash, what are you going to be doing? You've got a Hellhound to your right on the ground. You are on the back of a centaur. You can, since you do have ride, I'll let you do a mounted attack if you'd like, or you can hop down and do one attack.
I'm just going to do a mounted attack and see how that goes.
Rock on, rock on. Give me a basic ride check. Basically, do your ride skill. Just get a 10 or higher.
That's funny to ask a centaur to do a check.
22.
Good to go. You get your full attack. You'll be able to get your full attack. The wolf has armor class of 16. Roll them, slice them.
Well, he definitely gets hit. So that's 16 plus 14. So yeah, he gets hit for that.
Hey, don't be a racist.
that's literally our job.
Victor, bite me and take those 2 dots off the map. Okay.
And for damage, 9 plus, what is it, 12? Am I remembering that right? Yeah, 9 plus 12, so 21.
All right, well,
First
and your
attack.
next attack, you've got 2 more.
Yeah, let's do at least one more and see what happens.
More death.
Oh well, crap. That's not gonna do much. 15 for the total to hit
Yes.
because I literally rolled a 1.
We're in the
One
woods
for the
today.
crit.
And then 3, 6.
Give me another to hit roll since you rolled a 1.
Uh-oh.
That is, let me see, 19.
All right, you do not lop off LJ's head.
Okay, that's good.
Your attacks for this round. And the Hellhound, the Hellhound goes next, and since you killed his owner, he is going to try to kill you right back. He, however, rolls a 12 plus 5 is 17. Nowhere near enough to attack and successfully damage or hit either of you. So he's just going to suck eggs and die. Lev or Blodgett or Blaz, do you guys want to leap out of the cave and try to fight the Hellhound that is 50 feet away?
Nope.
No?
Vic, I thought that Hellhound was dead.
The one attacking LJ
Yes,
and
all the
Bash.
Hellhounds that you have attacked are dead, Joel. This
Okay.
is one you have not attacked.
Can you move them off the map?
I absolutely will in just a moment.
Okay, all right.
All right, LJ, it's back up to you again. What do you
So wait. The Hellhound that we're talking about is the one that is to the is
over here, this compound over here, these
And-
guys are dead.
Can I get there in time? If
If
not,
you force, I mean, in time, define in time.
I'm just gonna cast a spiritual weapon.
I mean, yeah, you can get like basically right to here and got the spiritual weapon and attack it. Yes.
Great, what I'll do.
Okay.
Great. I get a +9 on my roll.
Okay. All right. AC is 16.
Right. I rolled 17 plus 9 is 26.
That's gonna hit.
And so that's not very much damage, though. It's only 1d8 plus 5, but I'll take it. It's something.
Take it like a man.
Man.
Which is to say, whine a lot because you have a cold.
So that's 6 plus, what was I say? 3 plus 5, 6, that's 11 points of damage.
Susanna, when your husband has a cold, do you ever just say, take it like a man? Because I think that would be the funniest fucking thing to respond with.
No, I fixed him a hot toddy.
Ah, there you go. That's a nice thing. You're much nicer than I would be if I was a woman. All right. This was also why I'm not gay, because just I'd be an asshole. So, all right. That's actually going to be enough laws to take out the Hellhound. The final Hellhound falls to the ground. Having failed his life existence check, he is toast.
Well done. Okay. Victor, is that blue and yellow thing that we saw, is that just an artifact, or is that anything of interest?
It's an artifact, nothing of interest.
All right, that's fine. Cool. Just checking. I know I'm being a bit of a dick, but I'm about 5 beers in,
God damn.
That's like that.
Were you
Understood.
pre-gaming?
Yeah.
Damn right.
So if we do this for like the next month, maybe we can just get all the giants to come to us like this.
Don't tell Victor our secrets.
Hey, what Victor does, or Lev, ask, does your spider see any other fire giants or hellhounds or anything that could go back?
Negative. Your spider sees nothing else. Everything that your spider has seen is dead.
So everybody that went out died and will not go back to report.
That is correct. But
Good.
we need to
Okay.
do something with these bodies.
Just
Speaking of that, Bash is going to dismount and begin chopping the arms off all of the giants.
All right. Relatively tricky. They're very dense, but definitely doable. It's going to take you at least a solid couple of 3 rounds per giant.
You like amputations, don't you? You have amputee porn, probably.
No, he's taking up arms.
LJ is going to search that giant, and Lev is going to search the other 2.
Vic, if I were less drunk, I would laugh, but
I'll go with that. Thank you. Okay, each of the giants has a large, just a regular giant belt pouch with odds and ends, but they also do have 300 gold pieces in small gems. So it's a total of 900 gold pieces worth of gems.
Okay.
ooh, that was worth it.
Blodgett, can you put on your ring and do a little recon? Just make sure that nothing and no one's going back to tell these people to warn anybody, or there's not more coming towards us.
Yeah, Frederick's also going to use a spot check and make sure there's nobody else at a distance.
What's your alpha IC?
Slaughter. I'll make a roll even, just for you, Victor.
I appreciate that.
Wow. Ooh, I got a 12 plus 12, 24.
Okay. Frederick sees nothing in the immediate area. Blodgett, are you going to do a search around?
Of course I am.
All right. Give me a search check, please, and a move silently check, please.
Search check.
Your TSA.
Basically, yes.
I got a 27 and a 19.
All right. As you're moderately quiet. I mean, you're not. It's a little trickier on this ground. But the as far as you can tell, between the cave and the entrance to the dungeon, nobody's there. It's
Awesome.
all clear.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Lev is going to send his spider back to the cave and or the dungeon and suggest we finish the rest that was interrupted.
Coitus interruptus.
Restus interruptus. You guys don't have your full spells back yet. Yeah.
We
Hmm.
don't.
No, we only got about 2-3 hours.
You had 4 hours of rest before you interrupted.
Oh, shoot. I thought you said we were full power.
Brandon, maybe send your spider back to.
Yeah, I already mentioned
Scout.
that. He's gonna
Okay,
take his
all right.
place back with the same orders.
He's on it. All right. You were able to finish resting uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Your spider does not see anything more than standard giant movement wandering around inside the dungeon past this. He does see one giant go to the entrance, wait a really long time looking out, and then come back in.
Well, he's gonna be disappointed.
Well, he's already disappointed.
Huh.
Hey, does anyone have a teleport spell that could like teleport something to where the spider is at?
If you mention this before the rest, I can prepare a teleport spell. Yes.
Well, I want to send the arms with the middle finger sticking up to where the spider is at, just at the door.
Tempting, but no, that's a 5th level spell slot. I'm gonna keep that.
How rude. I mean, you're not going to look back on any fun.
I only have so many of those. They take 8 hours to come back.
You expect much there, Ben.
Look, I bought you that diamond.
Look, Bash doesn't know how magic works.
So, what is it? Y'all are engaged or something? What?
Well, I bought you all diamonds, so if he and I are engaged, all engaged to Lev.
Awesome.
This is a polyamorous relationship now.
Excellent. This is the best party I've ever been in. I love you all.
Oh, we love you too.
Especially when I'm drunk.
I was getting ready to say, especially when there's 5 drinks in.
Yeah.
This is getting creepy.
Well, Suzanne, I can't see you, so you know.
You can't? Oh, because
No.
I'm over here. That's
Yeah,
right.
you haven't.
Sideways.
Yeah, probably because you're probably indecent, and that's why you're having the decency to hide your video.
No. I forgot I'm looking at this screen and thinking the camera's on this one. So.
Yeah, whatever. Excuses. I hear them all the time from women.
Oh, see, I got a shirt on.
All right, so you guys are rested up. What do you want to do at this point?
What would you do for some beads there, Suzanne?
Where's this shirt? Huh?
Nothing.
You see what it says?
¿Cómo estás? Nothing. Ah.
It says arm the animals.
Hmm.
The wolf with the.
You're supposed to be a male in this game anyway, so not appropriate for me to ask. God, I am shit-faced. This ought to be good.
God damn.
Water my ass, man. I'm drinking devil's backbone. You know what that is, right?
Yes, I do. Oh my god.
Spina bifida. Can you imagine? The beer is named after a congenital birth defect. It might as well be called Down syndrome. I'm not shitting you. Or cerebral palsy ale.
How do you spell Perry? Is it Parry?
Yes, correct.
Thank you.
Unless you're talking about the platypus, in which case it's Perry.
Platypus? Perry? I don't get it.
It's a little after your time, I guess. It's a cartoon.
I'm glad.
Good show.
Victor, are you still there, or did you? I heard you saying something about congenital herpes. But that's all
He's drinking congenital herpes.
No, devil's backbone is the old term for spina bifida, which is a congenital birth defect, which is a congenital birth defect where the spine does not completely enclose the spinal nerve. And it amazes me that they named a beer this because they could call it cerebral palsy ale. Yeah.
He's drunk. Don't mind him.
They have no sense of decency.
Also true. All right, so you've got your spells back, and I believe you were considering going back to the Caverns of Death and Destruction. Am I correct?
Have we healed, Victor? How much have you healed?
You would have completely healed up after the battle.
Okay.
Spellcasters have enough time and energy to cast the remaining 4 spells before they go to sleep.
I had enough time to play with my balls to get me healed up.
Yes.
Excellent.
Once you are finished with the ball sack of healing, you now are back at full hit points.
Okay. Guys, I guess we're ready to go back in.
Yeah.
Since we whooped their ass.
Victor, on our way back, LJ is going to cast Bull Strength and Crown of Might on himself.
All right.
Cat's Grace, Barkskin, but I'm going to hold off on protection from evil until we're imminent into combat.
Okay. You come back to the entrance, and the door is once again as you had left it.
Yay, Blas. That was an excellent idea, by the way. Well done.
Hey, I just want to be clear. I took some of the rope that I had, and I am now carrying all 6 of the giant arms just kind of slung over my shoulder.
Thank God. I thought you were about to start a whole like landmark S statement. So thank you for not doing that.
Ben wants to make a statement here, I think.
I just want to be. I need to be clear. I need to clear. I hope that's okay.
What? What's that?
I'm kidding.
You're fine.
Ben.
Go to the mechanic. I swear. Get the alignment checked.
I worry about all of you a lot.
I worry about me too sometimes.
Oh, but summoning the dead is not okay.
It's evil. So evil.
So evil. Oh my god, but we can just take their arms and taunt the rest of them with it. Kill
They
their
weren't
women and
using
children.
No,
It's legitimate. It's
Yeah.
recycling.
That's what I'm
psychological war.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just using the
I feel
bodies.
like the Giants would respect what we are doing. They on some level understand. Don't seem like passive, peaceful creatures. Otherwise, we're horrible murderers. Which way do you want to look at the world here?
We're paid.
Ask the children that you've murdered so far.
It was an accident.
That was on purpose.
Let's do it again.
All right. Just a second.
Yeah,
I got
thanks.
sloppy.
Hold on. Jeez.
I think you're full.
You're done.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Up.
So I took the Benadryl.
Not a bad idea.
Okay.
All right. You guys are at the entrance to the cavern.
So how many hours has it been since we've been in here, Victor?
A good 10 hours.
Okay. Let's not assume anything, like even like the 1A part, they may have a guard there. If they're smart, if they're halfway smart. Just a thought.
Yeah, what's my man on the inside saying right now? I'm letting him know that we're here, and to give us an immediate sit rep on like the area of number 2 and the hallways leading through it.
As far as you can tell at this time, there are no giants south of this area.
Okay, so
It is currently deserted as far as he can tell.
1A is clear, right?
He did not see anyone going into 1A and staying there. He did see someone going to peek in, but they did not stay.
Okay.
So, folks, you want to go? There's a couple of directions to go. We can either go to the east of 4, or we could go to the north of 15. In that those double doors, and there's another 2 passages off to the middle, and then the far eastern side. What's your choice?
I'm kind of a fan of going to that double door east of 4.
Okay.
That way we're clearing out the bottom part of this dungeon.
I got a feeling that might be King Snur's bedroom.
No. You guys should go to the north and go to the very top of the dungeon, and that way you hit each of the 4 corners, and then you can work your way like to the center of that way. Oh, he's saying hi. That's hello. It's good to know that my players give me the peace sign very often, or at least half of it.
Victor, I've got something in my pocket. Just for you.
Hey, actually, I would say, okay, if you want to go to the area that's west of 4, Lev, you might want to use the stone to mud spell from 3 to use a surprise attack in case King Snur is in there.
Let me see if I still have that prepared. No, I don't have that right now.
Okay.
I
think we go to the other.
Cold.
I said we try going to the north of 15 first and seeing what's in there. That or what's at the entrance at 14.
Okay. Good with that, as long as we're
All together.
kind of clearing the exterior in one direction or another. Because I don't want to get too far into the meat and potatoes of this and then have a bunch of them come out of some room we didn't clear.
Well,
Not a bad idea.
that's a good point.
All right, who is your scout? Is someone going to scout ahead, or are you guys going as a group? And if so, what's your party order?
The spider will be our scout. I'll have him at the junction between 15, 14, and 2.
And Blodgett can put on a ring and his ring and scout ahead as well, right? Be ahead of us.
Well, that's what I'm asking. So,
Yeah.
Blodgett, do you wish to go scouting ahead?
Yes, I will go with the spider.
All right. You are at the junction between these 3 areas. You do not see anyone in those corridors at this time.
Oh,
Where is the rest of the party going to be?
Budget, by the way, can you do us a favor? And it's okay to open doors, check for monsters, but as for opening treasure chests, wait until one of us is there with you because we can cast like neutralize poison or whatever.
Well, these are.
I got bit twice. I'm good.
You had some close calls there the last time in 5.
Yep.
These are fire giant sized doors, and it was established last time that Logic can't open doors by
That is
himself.
entirely correct.
Okay.
There's still guards standing in front of 14.
No, 14 is there are no guards left there in front of 14. Those guards are dead.
Ooh, let's go that way
All right.
and see if what's there. Is it a door or a walkway?
It is a door.
I know you
It's
were.
not a jar.
Okay, so we just keep going. Doors and doors and doors.
Just like a Jehovah's Witness.
I'm kind
Shit.
of partial to, well, yeah, I'd be open to exploring 14 first if y'all are.
Yeah,
That's what's
fine
over
with
the
me.
left.
How about the strongest characters open the doors, and I'm all the way at the back, away from the doors with my bow ready.
All right. LJ currently has a strength of 26.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fucking sufficient.
he'll go ahead and try the door and see if it's locked. Also, Frederick, I'd advise you face the other direction to watch behind us, just in case.
Yes.
Frederick's LJ's strength and size combined are enough to allow him to open the door.
All right.
Currently, what we've got is Frederick looking the other way, LJ at the door itself, checking to see if it's open. Let me zoom in a little bit. The opposite of that.
Hey, Vic, why don't you just throw up a completely different fucking dungeon or something just for fun? You know, just a thought. White Plume Mountain.
That is definitely what I like to do in my spare time.
Yeah, why don't we play Curse of Strahd?
Oh yeah. Actually, the most fun thing to do to players is have them going to a dungeon or in a dungeon, and then put the Alice in Wonderland. That is actually literally a dungeon that is supposed to be thrown at you by surprise. All right, so LJ is messing with the door. Bash, here uses you, Lev, Blaz, Blodgett, and Frederick. And
I don't like Lev being right there. I would like Lev between Blodgett and Blaz, but behind them against the wall there. Yeah.
all right.
Was the ballista still like
Ballista is gone.
Okay, thank you.
Gone, daddy, gone. Ballista is gone.
That didn't work.
Oh, it worked.
At least they got the message.
Right?
They had to clean all that up.
So, Bash, what's your plan with these arms?
I don't know yet. I'm working on it.
You just got them draped over your neck like a necklace. Fucked up.
Basically, yes.
Yep, it's the Grope Macabre.
You know, it's okay to just say that you need a hug.
I mean, true.
That's what the men at arms are for.
You don't have to lash out like this. I don't want to hear what you're doing with your men of arms.
Literally. Irony. Instead of minute legs. Minute breasts.
Wherever they are.
Number
Hope they're
5.
having
is-
fun.
I'm done with number 5.
Okay. Thank you for keeping us apprised of your injunctions. All right. The door opens relatively easy.
These are 6.
The room is quiet. There's a long table, 5 great chairs around it.
Oh, great. We broke into a WebEx meeting with fire giants playing D&D.
Basically, yes. Hides cover parts of the floor. Rude tapestries adorn the walls. There are several torches in the room, but none are lit. There are 3 large curtains or draperies with just weird, disgustingly strange and unusual shit on them. Against this wall right here is a stepped platform with a small chair beside it. Basically where somebody could be sitting and basically if someone were to sit here, they would be able to face the entire room of assembled people from a small raised area.
Okay. I'm gonna have LJ do his little crowbar trick where he pulls a crowbar out from the cloak of commonality and puts it over his head to brace the doors, and go in to see if there's anything more to this room. Just this square.
It is just this square room. Yeah, that's basically all it is. You've got the tapestries, the chair, the table.
Are we all going inside, or some of us staying outside in 14?
That's up to you. What do you want to do, my good sir?
The crowbar. So does that make it easy for one of us to enter 13 if we need to?
Exactly.
Froderick will stay scout outside of in 14. Just around the corner, kind of hidden where the guards would have been.
Okay.
Watching.
Anyone else?
LJ will go ahead and say there's not a lot in this room besides tapestries and furniture.
Victor, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go past the group to that further north in the hallway, just to check to see if there's anything coming.
Logic wants to ask LJ if you need me to come in there and help you.
What about behind the tapestries?
Yeah.
Actually, Frederick could do a stone. He has a stone check, stone crafting, and it's an automatic. I think against secret doors within 10 feet.
Yeah, there could be secret doors in this room.
Yeah, I can do a.
Anybody want to roll some dice, or you're just going to talk about it?
Frederick, if your stonemason thing gives you.
It does. So
Search check.
stonemason. Let me see here. Stone cutting, 10-foot range automatic. If I walk around all the walls, I get an automatic search check.
All right. So Frederick is going to search the stone and the stone of the walls.
That is correct.
Cool. Anyone else going to do anything else?
You want me to come look for secret doors or traps or anything, or follow back?
No, there's no traps. None at all. Not these giants.
LJ is going to go ahead and walk out of the room for now and take up space in the main hallway.
I got
in that corner.
19, Victor.
Is that with your bonus for stone?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it is. Let me look.
Go ahead and look if you want, Suzanne, because 2 pairs of eyes are going to be better than 1.
Victor, actually, I take it back. It should be 21 with stone cutting.
Okay. And Blodgett?
Blodgett's going to help him look for secret doors?
That's a great idea.
I got a 24.
All right. Frederick, you find nothing unusual about the stone walls. Blodgett, you find a lot unusual about the draperies. Namely, each of the draperies appears to have something behind it. You come up just close enough to each one of these draperies, one here, and one here, and you can tell that all 3 of them have something behind them. Space. They have space behind them. It's not like the walls do not continue to go.
Damn it! I should have had drapery cutting.
Well, I tell you that there's space. Those curtains are hiding a space behind them. So I'm not gonna go touch them because last time I got smashed.
Okay, tell you what. Let's get all of us together, and one of us pull the draperies aside, and all of us are in, or most of us are in the room anyway.
You can detect evil, right?
Yes, I can. I believe.
You can cast a spell to detect evil. Yeah.
Zach or Frederick?
I can detect magic, is what I can do.
Yeah, I'm asking our dear other cleric who might have that spell prepared.
Detect magic, sure.
No, detect evil.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay, that might be a good way to tell if there are any giants lurking on the other side of these curtains.
Great. So I cast a detect evil. Can I do it in a range fashion, or do I have to go up to each like?
That's basically a cone. about a 60-foot cone. You can.
Great.
So how do you want to do this? You're coming into the room, I assume.
Yeah, I'll come back to the room. Okay, Clark, come here.
Now, Victor's kidding. You actually have to put your penis in between the curtains.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's how that's not how he detects evil. He detects a lot of other things with that.
I found a use for these arms.
There you go.
It disturbs me that you may be right. All right, so your detect evil shows no evil this way, no evil to the south, no evil to the east, evil to the north.
Oh,
Evil.
there's evil.
Evil.
So I say, shh. There's evil behind that. In that way.
Okay.
That way lies Justin Bieber. Yes. Mm.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, we could gather all up in front of that curtain. One of us could pull the curtain back, and not LJ, but Lev can pop off with a cone of cold and get the hell out of the way.
Have Frederick basically in a with a line of sight to the north to shoot anything that he sees when the curtain gets pulled back.
Well, I'll walk up to the north wall and grab a curtain and pull it back. I'm not going to be seen. I'll sit there with my back against the wall.
So, Vic, what's behind curtain number 3?
I
Okay,
will
so is
have
the entire party in the room? Yes.
I'm certainly going to have LJ in the room to get in front of Lev after the spell is cast.
Logic is getting as far away from that curtain as possible.
We'll go to the south west of 13.
Yeah, to the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And Bash and the Men-at-Arms, yes?
Bash is going to move up to the other side of the curtain, and the Men-at-Arms are going to stay right there by the door, pulling security on the door.
Cool. All right. Is Lev going to basically the curtain pulls fire, or you curtain pulls, see what's going on, make a decision?
Yeah, I'm going to spend a good 1 second, second and a half to look to see if I'm actually going to hit anything.
Okay.
But yeah.
I am going to cast protection against evil and beer.
It's too late for the second one, but you get the first one off.
Protection against evil. LJ's going to cast a prayer.
That's a great idea, actually. I need one too.
Victor, I love you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You're right.
Fortunately, you waited that one important second because when the curtain moves to the side, you see a door.
False alarm.
Beyond the door is
Yeah.
evil, but the
Yeah.
door itself not as evil. The door itself appears to have no alignment that you can tell,
Okay, then
although it might be a little evil.
new plan then. I'm going to have LJ try and open the door, and assuming it's not locked, I'm going to have my spider on top of LJ's head, and since I can do spell sharing with my familiar, I'm going to cast a cone of cold from him.
Can Bash just walk up with one of the arms and knock on the door?
You can do that too. And I don't believe you can cast spells through your familiar. There's a difference between spell sharing and spell.
Fucking.
Let me double check on that then. Got the player's handbook open. Where is the sorcerer thing?
Vic, true story. When I was having dinner with Tina, we were like looking at this couple across the bar and trying to figure out what their relationship was. And I said, you can tell a lot from, body language by, the angle of the pelvic. And I said, if the woman's pelvis is turned towards the man, you can tell that she's, interested. And without missing a beat, she said, also if he's sucking his dick.
I mean, also those are true. Those are definite tells. That's actually how I used to tell whether or not a woman was interested in me. It's like whether or not she went down on me. I'm like, oh, you like me.
Yes, exactly. Her autistic honesty was incredible, and I laughed my ass off.
There's a reason I have to make these videos not for children when I put them on YouTube.
Oh, hell no.
And all of you are in it.
Okay, Victor. Yeah, you're right. Share spells only affect spells that have you as the target, or like any self-affecting spell.
Roger that. All right, so LJ is planning on opening the door, yes. Bash, are you still going to stand next to the door, or what do you want to do?
Killjoy.
Well, I want to stand next to the door. I'm not going to pound on it or rasp gently with the giant hands at this point. I will wait and see what the spider brings back.
All right. Although both are options. Both are definitely options. So LJ is opening the door, yes. And what is Lev? Is Lev prepared with the cone of entertainment?
Not the cone of entertainment, but I'll have some other spell on standby.
Okay.
Probably. Let me see what the
Here's
area of
how
effect
it
of
goes.
Ice Storm is.
If you tell me what the spell is that you're going to cast, I will let you do it as a surprise action.
All right,
If
it's going to
trying
be
figure
Ice
it
Storm.
out and you're not sure, you're going to roll initiative.
I'd say cone of cold is okay.
I would say. I would say Cone of Cold is not okay because 2 of our tanks are directly in the line of fire of that, but I will do Ice Storm.
Okay.
Because opening the door, they will not be in the area of effect of Ice Storm.
Okay.
Understood.
LJ thrusts the door open, and inside you see. Dun, dun, dun! How many of these guys are there? Oh, there's 8. Okay. 8 gnolls.
Oh, they're
Oh,
fucked.
that's it. Knowles. Shit, man.
What's that? What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to cast Ice Storm at that point that the 2 lines meet at the 1.
All right.
And from there, it will be a 20-foot radius.
All right. That can get all the gnolls in the room.
Yep. 3, 4, 5d6.
LJ opens the door, and the gnoll closest to the door, who's looking at it, turns to his others and says, "I told you there was. Oh shit!
I told you it's getting chilly in here."
That's going to be 23 damage, 12 of which will be cold.
And what's the DC?
There is none.
Why not?
They just take 23 points of damage.
Not very nice of you. I rolled 19.
They also, I mean, I'm sorry, it's just that's what the book says, but they also have their land speed reduced by half.
Beautiful.
And that will be going on until Lev's next turn. So maybe don't go into that area of effect unless you want
Yeah.
to take 23 damage.
Fuck
No,
you.
it's instantaneous.
No, that's 1 full round.
So, who survives, Victor?
All right. The gnolls scream as the ice falls upon them and kills them.
And with that, I think it's time for my second beer.
Try to catch up. Jesus.
Yeah.
Good God, man, you're 4 behind me. Shit, I'm almost done with this one.
It's a rough gig, Joel. It's a rough gig. Not all apprentices are as strong as you, Jedi Master.
There's a no left? Okay. Okay, you cleared the room. Good. Proud of you.
Inside the room, the chamber contains a mixture of large furniture, a small table, a chair with a footstool, a couch in small size, a long table, 2 benches, a couple of chairs, several chests sized for man-like creatures, 4 huge chairs, a table, a footstool sized for giants, some rugs on the floor, tapestries on the walls, and bronze presents with flaming torches. The 2 doors, of the 2 doors, this door appears to have a large, overly sized lock on it. This door does not, and this door you can tell is obviously the double doors leading out to the passageway. Amidst the sound of Noel's death and rocks falling upon them, you hear pounding from the door over here and someone shouting. It's hard to tell what they're saying it's hard to tell what they're saying over the sound of ice falling in the room.
Why don't we wait until we can hear clearly what they're saying?
After
Jay's got a really spectacular listen check, so even taking a -4 penalty, can I roll to hear what the guy's saying?
rock on, as it were.
Same here, Victor.
So,
Holy shit, I got a 31 on my listen check.
You haven't listened.
Huh? 12 plus 12.
I got
All
a
right.
31 as well.
All right, Batman.
Listens 15.
Fucking daredevils over here. Our character's coming.
Made me a
Our
centaur.
character's coming. The basically it's shouting for help. In here, in here. Someone's pounding on the door and asking, shouting for help, letting you know that they're inside.
LJ
Hey,
will
when's that?
shout.
When's that ice spell end?
6
it's
seconds.
1 round. It's
Yeah,
1
it's
round.
pretty much over.
And everything's dead, right?
Correct. Everything that you can see in the room is dead.
Everything in
Can-
12 is dead.
Can
Everything
Bash
that's not behind
walk
that
over
door.
to the door and like slide the giant arm under the door and say, "Need a hand"?
Oh my god.
You know what? Yes, he's able to do that.
Frodo
Cool.
stands ready with his bow.
Inside the room, you hear a scream.
What is this, Kardashians or something?
And then they're quiet.
Sounds
Alright.
like a trap.
Well,
Well,
I
you just
assume-
shoved a disembodied arm under the door. They're not sure who they're being rescued by anymore.
They may have had a fainting spell.
I assume the door is locked, so lodge it.
Watch it at your service.
Got a door for you to unlock.
All right. Continue.
And they probably don't contain ass.
Probability is high, actually. Blodgett, give me a open lock check.
I got a 21.
Perfect. It's a really simple lock. You're able to get it open with ease.
All right. LJ
You
will
want to
go
open
ahead
the door,
and
Blodgett?
What?
You want to open the door, Blodgett?
Oh no, I'll let someone else do that.
I always like to check because every once in a while you say yes.
Well, you already told me I couldn't open most of these doors, so Blodgett's just not even gonna try.
Okay. This was
LJ
a
will-
regular, normal, like humanoid-sized door. Damn it! I should have told you. All right.
Okay.
LJ will
I'll
open
just
the
step
door.
back. Okay, the door opens. Inside is a door. So the room itself is like fucking minuscule. It's the plain wooden desk, a small wooden box,
What do you need?
Cat, stop.
a dwarf in ragged clothes, sleeping on a wooden pallet.
I literally just got this for you. Why would you put it back under there?
Okay, sorry.
Frederick talks to him in Dwarven and uses sense motive to ascertain the actual goals.
Don't die is probably his main goal. Unless his main goal is to blow up and then act like he don't know nobody.
I mean, that's a legitimate goal.
Shall I roll Victor for sense motive?
Definitely, please, sir.
Wow, 19 plus, I think, 3. I think it's going to be 22. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure that will work. Sense motive. No, plus 5. Sorry, 24.
Plus 1 from the prayer.
Plus 25. There are 25 in the roll. Fuck me. Anyway.
He seems very thrown by the disembodied arm. He's definitely blustered. He's not able to get his wits about him immediately. You're talking to him in Dwarvish, and he's just like, sure, okay.
Is there any water nearby in a bucket or something?
Yeah, he's got a bucket with some water to drink, yes.
I splash water in his face and just try to get him to come to.
Okay. He definitely gets his wits about him. He's like, okay.
LJ will go ahead and apologize about the arm thing. Bash is excited.
Fuck the arm thing. He didn't see it. Just tell him he was a little bit deluded. But we're here to help.
He believes you. He's apparently trying to do a sense motive himself.
Leave the couch alone.
He's very worried, and quickly goes to. He's like, did they do anything with it? Is it safe? And quickly goes into the next room.
No.
Frederick stops him and says, "What are you doing?"
I'm Albia, Prince of the Red Mountains. They stole my equipment. It's my hammer and plate is in here.
Okay, would you like it back?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Bonafide
We'll
royalty.
open the door for you then.
Yeah, this other door is not locked.
All right, then let's go ahead and open it up. See what's inside. Rocks fall,
Inside
everyone
is
dies.
a very nice dwarven plate, a warhammer and some gloves, a soft bed, small stand, table and chair, cabinet, 2 large iron chests and an arming rack, stores of food and ale. And he's basically like, he tells you the giants captured me months ago and ganked my shit and have been holding me here for ransom. He asks you, Frederick, in Dwarvish, are you here from the Red Mountains?
I am here to rescue any of my dwarven kin. What do you require of us, my friend?
He's at your service. He goes and puts on his armor. He just tells you he's absolutely at your service. He's if you can get him to any of the dwarven enclaves nearby, he will be richly rewarded. And if there's any assistance he can render in the meantime, he's here for it. He's absolutely here to help.
Okay. So I tell him, so I ask, what is his name?
Ombi, O-M-B-I.
O-M-B-I. Okay, Ombi. Okay, we would welcome your service with us. If you feel like you need to go home, that's okay. No dishonor to you. But we would prefer to have your assistance with us. Is that okay?
He's like, you have my hammer.
Okay, Jackson. We will.
David,
I will take you on that. So we don't ask you to take any unnecessary risks, but join us because we've already defeated probably half of the giants that have live in this hall. So
he appears appropriately surprised, but he's like super cool. He's like, let's kick the other half's butt then. Make this happen.
all right.
hey Victor,
Hey,
sir.
Frederick.
I'm just gonna cast a quick detect evil on this guy while we're talking to him.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Okay.
Hey, Frederick, you might want to ask him what he knows about this dungeon, about where we're at. He may have some information.
Yeah, I tell my dwarven brother, what can you tell us of the other areas in Lord Nar's hall beyond?
Trying to help me, crazy kid.
The only rooms I've seen so far are the throne room and there was a giant room with the thrones and everything in it, and he said there are some other caverns to the south.
To the south, you say?
Underneath, there's some other caverns underneath here.
Wow, another dungeon level to a D&D dungeon? Who would have thought? Anyway, no, you're welcome to join us, and we will protect you as best we can. But we cannot absolutely guarantee your safety. It is your choice.
He understood.
Understood. Okay, very good. You're with us then. Well, where would you suggest that we go next?
I mean, if you've got all the treasure in the throne room, then I don't know that I could guide you any further around here.
Nope, no worries. Tell you what, you stick with me and my friend Lev. Guard him with your life.
He nods and agrees.
Very good. Okay. I suggest then, is there anything that you know of to the south or to the east of 13?
He tells you that the entrance to go below is definitely up over here in the northwestern corner.
Have him guide Blodgett to the appropriate entrances, basically, so we know, so that we have additional passages out if we need to.
Okay. He asks if you've basically, did you guys successfully kill off you killed half the monsters? I mean, did you get the giant chieftain as well, or do we have some
I told him we have not found King Snur yet or encountered him, but we have kicked the shit out of his staff so far.
Okay, but he tells you that King Snur himself is scary as hell, so definitely
Okay.
a thing to worry about.
What can you tell me about King Snurd? Is he a magic user or does he have a special weapon?
He has his great sword itself is also flaming, so it's a giant flaming weapon of death. And he has hellhounds that follow him around.
Understood.
If you haven't seen those yet, those are pretty vicious guys.
But is he a magic user or wizard himself, a sorcerer of any kind?
No.
Okay, that is very useful to us. I appreciate the information.
Absolutely.
Please lead us to the other passages out of 13.
Okay. Do you guys want to start heading out to 13, or what do you guys want to do?
Did we check the throne room? Did we take everything in there already?
Nope.
No.
No one
Okay.
has made. You're muted, Suzanne. No one has made any rolls to check a single thing.
Besides this room.
We didn't.
Well,
check-
that is how we roll typically. So
Yes. I'm sorry, Suzanne. Say one more time, please.
We didn't check the other 2 curtains yet.
That is also true.
Correct.
You guys are doing a stellar job. You're amazing. You're great. Keep it up. You're making my job very easy. Hey, I'm not the player here. I'm just the game master.
Makes no difference. Hater's gonna hate. Anyway, yes, to the south and to the east. Let us check those behind those curtains. Getting beard number 7.
All right, to the south. So who's going to check the curtains to the south?
Budget.
Okay, Blodgett's gonna use you to open it. Blodgett's doesn't have anything long and wants to have something to pull the curtain. So he'll pull the curtain from the side.
Okay.
You pull it to the side. Frederick will cover you.
Uh-huh.
Frederick and his new found dwarf friend.
So we're covering now. Okay, sure. He'll cover the.
Oh yeah.
He's down. He's here for that. All right, you pull the curtain to the side. What's your armor class again?
What's what?
What's your armor class again, Blodgett?
17.
Just checking. Inside is a small alcove. There's 4 extra chairs stored here and a huge fucking cabinet. Yeah, basically it's like there are 2 pillars holding up the ceiling here, but this entire like 10-foot by 40-foot area is all a ginormous fucking cabinet.
I'll check for traps. And is it
All
locked?
right. It is not locked, and it is. Go ahead and give me a roll, please.
Vic, bio break for the moment. I'll be right back.
Uh, 24.
All right. No traps, and it is not locked.
Okay, I open it, but I open it when I'm standing to the side of it. I'm not in front of it.
Okay. Does anyone want to look inside? No? Okay.
Okay,
Nothing comes out.
I'll look around the side.
All right. It is the cabinet is lined with scrolls and papers and parchment, and I mean hundreds upon hundreds of scrolls, papers, and parchments. These giants were a stickler for record keeping, it seems.
Wow. Okay, I'm not interested in any of that. So the other curtain, let's go check that one.
All right.
Victor,
Same process?
I linger behind and like just unroll a couple, just see what they are.
Of course you
Give me your percentile check, please.
I can do that.
Just cast detect magic in the area of the cabinet and see if any of the scrolls are magical.
Well, 55. I rolled a 55.
All right. No, none of the scrolls that you grabbed, like 2 different scrolls. One appears to be they're all in giant. Yeah, all the ones that you find are in giant so far. But they don't appear to be anything exotic or unusual.
Okay, so then I'll take the other route in my next turn, which is to cast detect magic.
All right. You detect no magic upon these pieces of placement. Nothing in the cabinet appears to be.
I want to take your toys away from you if you can't keep them off on the couch. This is ridiculous.
You know what? My girlfriend was to me today.
What?
I said, you know what? My girlfriend was saying that exact same thing to me the other day.
Zach, I think your girlfriend is imaginary.
I worry about you all.
Can anybody tell the actual content of these scrolls then?
Does anybody I mean, you have to speak giant and then also have an intelligence high enough that you can read, but
Actually, Victor, I speak giant and I have decipher script.
yeah, you would definitely be able to tell what these say.
Okay. I'll just roll a d20 then.
Well, you can look at the. Do you want to look at the ones that Blas has pulled out, or do you want to go searching yourself? There are literally hundreds, and I mean 400 plus scrolls and pieces of parchment to choose from.
Let's just look at a couple of them just to get the idea of what this is about, and I'm not going to do all 400.
All right. The ones that Blas pulled out are messages and replies from various types of giants.
So this is giant spam? Is that what I'm getting?
You're basically looking at the email server of the fire giants, and it's full of emails. Thanks, good to know.
Okay.
But it's also hard to tell what ones are important, which ones are not.
Well, Victor, based on my, what I understand about my mission, how many should I read before I start seeing a pattern?
I mean,
You know what?
I can just make one roll and tell you how well.
Give me a percentage roll, please. Unfiltered percentage.
So just a flat percentage?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Coming up. Percentage roll is 54.
All right. Basically, from what you find, these are messages to and from different giants. It appears that the fire giants are coordinating with someone else, as well as the hill and frost giants. That's what you're able to tell from looking at like about 10-ish different parchments and pieces of scroll.
Do I have an idea of the type of party that the fourth party that is involved in this?
No, you did not.
LJ,
Real quick, Blodgett, the alcove that you just opened up, within is a table with a flat chest upon it. There's also a giant map of the area hanging on the wall. And there are large chests against both the north and south walls. So there's chests to the north and the south.
I'm going to check for traps.
Okay, and a huge map of the whole area over here.
I'm sure there's no passes in it.
I got a 19.
And you're checking the chest for what are you checking for traps?
The chest.
Okay, the chests to the north and south are not trapped.
Anybody wants to open them, you're welcome. I'm not opening them.
There is also a flat chest on top of the table.
I'll check that one for traps.
All right, give me a roll on that one too, please.
I got a 25.
That is definitively trapped, and that was the one you needed to get a high roll for. So good job.
Woohoo! Okay, guys, this one's trapped. Must have something good in it or something really, really bad.
Logic, can you disable the trap on that one, please?
Don't worry about disabling the trap. Just stand back from it. Lev will cast Mage Hand and try and open the chest and spring the trap on the Mage Hand.
Okay, we all spread out at a 75-degree angle from that chest.
That's not possible because you'd be inside the walls. Where do you want to be?
I
My
can stay about
ass.
20 feet from the chest.
And just get away from the entryway.
Our DM needs to take geometry again. Anyway.
Bash is just going to
Drinks
walk
of
out into the other
goddamn water.
hallway and light a cigarette.
Yeah, I
Fucking cops. All right, and then so Frederick, where did you?
Frederick is going to be as basically out of range of the line of sight of the trap of the chest.
Okay, so out of range of the line of sight would put you like over here.
Yeah, whatever, man.
All right, well,
Dude.
Humby is going to hang out with you since you seem to be a safe guy. And where's LJ going to hang out?
LJ is, I put it in chat because we moved on to the next thing, but LJ is going to start clearing those scrolls out. He's going to take them all and put them into his bag of holding.
Oh shit! Okay, getting serious on this one. All right.
Wow. Serious archiving shit, man.
And the mage hand lifts it. It's fairly easy to open it up. These guys are assholes. Fire giants are assholes. I just want you to know this. Like, this is emblematic of like literally everything that you're gonna find for the rest of the
Okay,
session.
hilarious black person. Just tell us what the result is.
What's your armor class, Lev?
You gotta be shitting me. I'm standing 30 feet away.
Yeah, what's your armor class, Lev?
Oh,
23.
That's a hit. Yeah, plus 20, plus 4 is a 24.
What the
Sorry. Fuck me.
Does it get a -1 because of the prayer?
The -1 makes it a 23, which is your armor class. All right, so 6 poisoned arrows shoot from the north. Oh, from the north wall.
I'm dead.
No. From the north wall means they would shoot south, so they're going to miss you. 6 poison arrows are going to shoot from the north wall, shooting south. If they were shooting from, I thought they were shooting from the east wall, in which case they would hit you.
Oh my god.
But 6 poison arrows fire off from this wall into the other wall. And yeah, if anybody had been in the room, you would have been hit.
Wow.
I mean, I'm
Player characters.
Is that the trigger for that trap? What the hell?
Don't complain, dude. You got missed.
the chest itself. Do you want to look inside the chest?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It is full of large rocks.
Ooh.
Fucking okay. Detect magic, Victor.
Yoink.
None of them are magical. It is just large rocks.
Fuck you, giants. I'm gonna kill you, motherfuckers.
Lev
What
is gonna
fire giants are assholes did you miss?
Lev is gonna call Bash over.
Okay.
And he's gonna set one of the rocks on the table. He's gonna say, "Hey Bash. Bash."
Bash will take one of the arms that he's carrying, bend it down so that only the metal finger digit is extended, and then place it back where all the scrolls were that Lev has put in his bag of holding and close the cabinet doors.
Okay, cool.
But are you gonna bash the rock that I'm asking you to bash?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Okay,
He's
Vic,
gonna
what
call
about
LJ over, and he's gonna say bash, and so LJ will take his fist with his 26 or 28 strength or whatever the fuck, and he's gonna crack it open like a fucking walnut.
so Vic?
You actually
The
needed
rocks
the
are
rock.
actual rocks that break like regular rocks. He's able to make a crack in one of the rocks, but they're just regular rocks.
Ah, oh well.
So Vic, what are in the north and south chests,
Oh, do
please?
you want to open those?
Huh?
Do you want to open them? They don't appear to be trapped, according to Blodgett.
Well,
I can use
let's-
Mage Hand.
Yeah, Mage Hand. Yeah.
I've still got that active, so I'll just take Mage Hand and actuate whatever lever, or button, or whatever the hell, and do one as well.
So that's Eric Clapton skill or
Yeah, basically
spell?
just smack and spank the chest, trying to, set off any traps that are there.
Well, instead of Mage Hand, he's old slow hand.
All right, the Mage Hand doesn't appear to set anything off, but both of the chests are locked, so you will need to unlock them somehow.
Okay.
Budget.
Logic.
Unlock the chest. That's what you do.
I want Blodgett to have died, and then the party, since they can't get her anywhere to bring him back yet, they just bring him around to poke at chests to see if they're trapped or not.
I got a 20.
Easily able to unlock both of the chests. Good job. You want to open them up?
I'm not opening them.
Okay,
Mage Hand.
Mage Hand to open them up.
All right. Now that they are unlocked, you're able to push them open with the Mage Hand. The one to the north is filled with 8,400 silver pieces.
Woo!
Hey, you're rich.
Yeah, we can
The
finally
southern one-
retire from this life of crime.
The southern one is filled with 4,000 gold pieces and 6 bone batons with runes on them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Be careful with the runes, but can I decipher them, Vicar?
You can fairly easily. They're in Fire Giant, and they say
Okay.
official
That's what I
business.
will do then.
They say official business on behalf of King Snur the Fearsome.
So basically, I got the subject header on them.
Yes.
Just so the party knows, I'm keeping track of the 8.4k silver in my inventory. And what was in that second chest, Victor?
4,100 gold pieces.
All right, I'll keep track of that too.
4.1k gold pieces. I like saying it.
Thank you, Brendan, because I'm so worried about the IRS. Anyway,
You're welcome. You're welcome, Joel. I'm just trying to watch out for you, bro.
yeah, fuck you. See,
I love you,
I
man.
got your 7
Bro,
beers.
you haven't said a solid word in 30 minutes.
Bitch, I am totally tactical.
I love you like my own trunks.
There's
All right.
absolutely no judgment on that.
No damage and nothing but ass kicking. So,
All right.
yeah.
So you guys,
I understood everywhere you said. That's all good.
I'm sorry, did Zag say something? I couldn't understand it.
Yeah, that's about my reaction right now to you.
theoretically, yes. Anyway, the point is you guys have gotten the gold out of that one, and you've garnered the rolls out of this one.
All right, can I cast detect magic on these weird bone things?
Yeah.
Your detect magic actually would still be going.
Okay.
And yeah, none of them appear to be magical.
Detect douchebag on the rest
Alright,
of the
well,
party.
Into the
Yeah.
bag of holding they go, I guess.
You definitely validate that the giants who put together this trap were douchebags.
Victor, keeping track of these bone doohickeys in my inventory, what should I call them? Because bone doohickeys just sounds a little bit too vague. I'm gonna come back next week and go, what the fuck is that?
How about
They're
the Fire
bone
Giant
batons.
Bone Porn Collection or something like that? 13B or A, actually.
I put it in
Say-
chat.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what's next, gentlemen? Because and ladies, We've done 13, 14, 12, and A and B. You want to go to the west?
The Dwarven Prince points out that there may still be some of the basically he's basically going to say that the chests that were in the room that had his armor and stuff also may contain some fire giant loot.
All right,
Okay.
let's go check those.
What kind of loot are we talking about?
I'll keep track.
Hey, given the amount of time that we have left, I think our next step after we clear this should be to go back down to that throne room and see if there's anything in there.
That's okay. I'm all right with that.
Yeah. I was going to suggest either that or open the door north of 15, but I mean, we could do it in either order that you guys want.
The two chests are not locked. One contains 8,500 gold pieces. Another contains 900 platinum and silver.
How much platinum?
900.
9,500, I thought you said?
8,500 gold pieces, 900 platinum pieces, and a silver pitcher and bowl worth 3,000 gold pieces each. So,
ha. We've gone up a level.
All right, got it. Was there also a level up in one of these chests, Victor?
no.
Ah, dang.
It was a suggestion without getting killed.
Oh, my mom just sent me a text. The paladin had a steed that was too big for him to dismount while in full armor. He just couldn't seem to get off his high horse.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I love your mother. She's awesome.
Oh.
She's my hero.
I'll tell her it's earned groans round the table.
Oh yeah. Definitely. The dwarf himself wants to go back and grab his clothing. Basically, he had some old clothes in the another sort of clothes in the room that he was in. So
LJ is going to say, "I'm going to check them first."
Okay.
There's no question.
He seems perfectly okay with it. He basically it's another full set of clothes. He lets you check it, and they appear to be regular clothing. It's better than what he's wearing, but
just like a TSA agent that we are.
Top 5.
All right. Well, if that's his, then to him it goes.
This is all I've got.
Yeah. What's this loot that he was talking about from the fire giants?
Well, that's what you guys just got.
Oh, okay.
The room, the stuff in B, that was in B. Okay. And that's also his clothing. That's also where they had put his armor and stuff. And he's basically like that. I mean, it was the stuff that was. Anyway.
Okay, so what kind of armor is this?
It's a
what kind of weapon?
Plate.
All right.
Plate and a warhammer. Yeah.
I'm gonna have LJ call Lev over to cast detect magic on it.
He's a little taken aback that you're just randomly doing checks on him like that, but he's like, I'll allow it. The armor does appear to be. The armor appears to be. Oh, yes, by all means, my good sir. The armor does appear to be magical.
Okay. LJ will cast detect evil.
The dwarf does appear to be evil.
On the armor.
The armor does not have an alignment.
Okay. Well, LJ will begrudgingly give it to him.
He's wearing it.
Are you saying the dwarf is the text?
I'm sorry, Victor. I'm unclear. The
Okay, the dwarf put his armor on a while ago. He's
okay.
been wearing the armor for a minute.
Then what is it in the chest that he's wanting?
He doesn't want anything in the chests. He pointed out in the chests that there was gold and jewels that the giants had stolen, which you guys have gotten.
Oh.
So
He had some regular clothing in
Oh.
A,
Okay.
and that's what he picked up.
My mistake.
So is the clothing and the underwear evil, or the armor and the...
Joel.
No, the clothing and underwear do not appear to be evil, just the wearer.
Evil underpants.
I mean, most underpants do have some level of evil with them, but it depends on how many days you've worn them.
It goes up to +2 per day, right?
True story. All right, so you guys have definitely looted most of 12 and 13.
Victor's way of saying let's move on to the next room.
Do you
I
want
mean,
to
you
do
can-
that room across from the kitchen that we skipped?
I
let's
think
go
the
there.
keyword here. I think the keyword here is most.
Most?
Victor.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'd like
in room number 12, there's still like 12 chests for man-sized creatures to shares. You didn't make any rolls to check anything in that room.
Oh. Let me. Would Mage Hand still be active?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I'm just gonna start smacking around each of these chests, fiddling with their latches, trying to set off traps, and warn everybody in the room, hey, stay away from these for a second.
Okay, we'll be outside. You just fuck with the chest.
Smack, 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 smack. Flip, 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 smack, smack.
Smack, smack, smack. You have issues. All right. Your smacking does not yield any explosions or traps thrown off from the chest.
Okay. Then I'll have the Mage Hand try and open the chests.
They are locked.
Logic.
No. 4 of them are locked.
You're right.
Several of them, the ones that are not locked, contain bedroll, personal gear, and a few hundred gold pieces each.
Okay. LJ will fit as much of it into the bag of holding as he can.
All right.
And,
So you've got 6,400 gold pieces between the 8 chests that you open.
6.4 or 6.8K.
6.4.
Okay.
And the locked chests, cut to the chase, contain bottles of wine and spirits. Basically, wine and liquor for the gnolls is what was in those other chests.
All right. Stock for the bar, I guess.
Basically, yeah.
All right. As far as any, personal basic weapons and armor, nothing.
No, besides that, nothing. No.
Right.
All the weapons and armor the gnolls were already wearing.
Okay. Well, after the ice storm, how does that appear to be looking?
I mean, it's still usable if you're a gnoll and you like shitty armor. It's pretty good.
How shitty is it? Because we got a bunch of people back at home who need basic armor.
Oh, it's definitely like, banded mail quality stuff if you're into that sort of thing.
I guess we could take it with us and bring it to the blacksmith for basic repairs if any of it needs it. How many sets are there?
8. 8 suits of banded mail.
All right, and will it fit into the bag of holding?
Sure, why not? It's
Cool.
banded mail. Who cares about it?
Me now.
Rock on.
Shall we go to the west then?
All right, what do you guys want to do? Go to the room across from the kitchen, or the king's chamber, or the throne room? All are good decisions. All are entertaining to me.
Where is the king? The throne room is number 3.
Yeah, I'm most down to check the the room that's just north of the kitchen, just because it's closest.
Sounds good.
All right, you go to the room north of the kitchen.
Okay, you guys open the door if Froderick stands ready with his short bow.
Sounds good. LJ, are you going to open the door?
Yep, and I'm going to have Lev. Actually, I'm gonna have LJ cast Detect Evil beyond the door.
All right, burning through those first levels today. You do not detect any evil beyond the door.
Okay. Then I'm gonna open the door and have Lev prepare. What do I want him to have ready?
Erectile dysfunction.
If I need to cast a spell as a surprise action, it'll be Scintillating Spear.
All right. You have surprised a bunch of barrels of ale, mead, boxes, sacks, hampers, smoked sides of meat, smoked fish, cheeses, sausages, etc. Smaller boxes of salt, spices, hot peppers, tons of wine, like literal ton, T-U-N, like small
Yeah, the measurement.
caskets of wine.
Oh wow, we surprised a Cracker Barrel.
Heaps of hard bread everywhere. It appears to have been rummaged through at great length. It is obvious that not only has somebody been through here, but they did not really care what condition it was in afterwards.
Okay.
Several someones have definitely been through here.
Let me see here. LJ and Lev both have pretty shit search checks, so Blodgett or Froderick, do y'all want to do a quick search check for anything of actual value in the room?
I will do it
before we move on.
Yeah. Search check is 16.
All right, nothing. No, nothing unusual. This is a pretty basic room as far as rooms go.
All right. Well, if we need basic supplies for the tavern, I guess we can come back here and haul it back for 3 weeks. But other than that, I don't think we need anything from here.
All right, was willst du now?
You want to go check the throne room?
I need to go.
Yeah, I feel like we need to check the throne room.
All right, take care, Suzanne.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
Have a great one, dear.
All right.
Good night.
All right, throne room it is. The first thing you notice when you come up to the throne room is that there's a large blast mark around the throne itself.
Somebody got their ass fried.
Lev will go ahead and cast explosive runes on the throne.
Quick bio break.
I do not know why I let you guys in a dungeon. All right.
Got him.
Besides that, basically you've got a huge throne room. I mean, it's still the jet black and white banded onyx, the fire opals, rubies. The whole thing is still gorgeous. You've got the flaming skull against the wall, huge torches. What else do you guys want to do here?
The walls are still made of stone.
The walls still do appear to be made of stone, yeah.
All right, then if we have Froderick search the walls, he should get automatic search checks on any secret doors in the area.
That's correct. That is correct. Stone cutting. So
Cut the
rolling.
stone. Cut it. Cut the stone. Oh, that's stone.
Let's see. That should be. Let's take a look here, Vic. With stone cutting search, I think that is a 22.
All right. you see a secretish door.
Ooh.
Right
I don't.
about here. The secret door right there.
Before we
All right.
continue, I will ask both of you. I don't need to hear about how stony your cunnies are.
Damn it. All right. I will not tell you then. I'll keep it a secret.
No one shall know.
None shall know. All right, what do you guys want to do with this newly found secret passageway?
We can send the spider.
Yeah, you can.
All right. I'll have the spider explore where this goes. Invisible, flying. Oh, speaking of spider, just by the way,
Mhm.
I'm gonna show you guys how much my mom loves me. She got me a gift for Christmas, a little stuffy, a spider playing a ukulele.
Aw.
A what?
Yeah,
I mean, look.
spider. Got a little ukulele, and it's styled after my actual ukulele.
Whoa.
That's funny.
And there was a name embroidered on the belly. Grendel, the same name as the spider that's on my hip.
Aw.
Well, it's all from Beowulf, right?
Yeah, that's the name of the main antagonist of Beowulf.
So what was Grendel's mother's name?
I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. I just named the spider Grendel. I like it.
Boo, hiss.
Oh, fuck
I love
off.
it. All right, so your spider floats down the hallway, and about halfway, he spots a secret door that has been opened and not shut.
All right, let's
leading
check
off this
that
way.
out.
All right, so he's going to fly on in there?
Yeah.
Cool. This passageway goes down, down, down.
Uh-oh. Down,
What do
down.
you mean, uh-oh? How could that be bad?
All sorts of ways.
Could this say lead to a second level of the dungeon?
It definitely goes down about. It's going down for a little ways. You're not sure if it will lead to a second level, but it goes down for a ways. Does he want to keep going down?
Yeah, sure.
All right. He goes down about.
And right about at that corner, we're gonna pop a. He's gonna pop a detect magic.
All right. What's the range of detect magic?
60 feet cone.
He definitely detects some magic further on down.
Okay.
It is a dark cave. Not completely dark. There's just a little tiny bits of red light balefully lighting the area. He can see very clearly. I'm going to go ahead and expose about here, where you can see easily. He can see easily over here that there is the gleam of silver, like it's literally like money all over the floor, silver, like copper, silver, gold, lying over there.
I swear to God, if this turns into another fucking dragon encounter, Victor.
I wouldn't do that to you twice.
All right. The spider is going to enter, and we're gonna go the path that goes westward.
towards the silver and gold and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's an odd thing. I gotta check something real quick. That's something I hadn't thought of before. It's appeared on my screen.
What, you have to check the dragon's tremor sense through the air?
It's a scent sense. Thank you very much.
God damn it.
It's not a dragon.
Lev's gonna cast Prestidigitation to remove his own scent and then share spell with the spider. It's actually a good idea. I should do that sometime. I mean, how smelly is a spider, really?
Not very. It's such a weird thing. All right, I had this looked up earlier. Gonna see if I can find it again. Yeah, okay. Give me a listen check, please, for your spider.
All right. 26.
He definitely hears something to the east, but it's a little darker there. He doesn't have a light. Does he have dark sense?
Hang on, I'm reading through the thing.
He's got
No.
spider sense.
It doesn't say so, but he does have spidey senses. Actually, no, he does have dark vision, 60 feet.
Okay, let me see. Okay, and then finally I'm going to do a spot check to see if it sees. No, yeah, it's got nothing.
An invisible spider.
He turns and is peering to the eastern tunnel. He's doing his little floaty float thing, and it's got an appropriate size modifier thing going on. It's about that. He sees about 7 different heads peering around, definitely trying to figure out what's going on.
Heads of.
Does he got like? It's dark. I mean,
I have dark vision. Can I tell the shape of the heads? What maybe they might resemble, be it a dragon or a hydra or what?
Probably more hydra-ish. It definitely smells him, but it can't see him, and it's definitely looking. What does Spidey want to do?
Spidey wants to warn Lev. Hydra. And he's gonna go ahead and cast Commune to speak with his deity.
Okay.
And he's going to say, "Hey, boss. Quick question: are hydras able to be reasoned with, or should I just get the fuck out of here?"
That's not a silent spell, FYI.
Ooh, never mind then. I'm not going to cast that. Hate that.
I mean, do as thou wilt, but know the consequences.
Yeah, he's just going to silently, quietly, slowly go back the way he came.
Okay. Yep, the Hydra can't figure out what's going on. He is able to float on.
Modest mouse? No, modest spider.
Behind
Modest
this.
spider. Say again?
Modest
Where's-
mouse? Oh, no, go ahead.
No, Zag. What did you say, Zag?
I was asking where the Hydra is.
Where? Hydra is a multi-headed creature that.
Not what? Where?
Oh, it was right there. It was right over here.
Yeah, the spider will relay the path it took. At the first corner, turn left. There's another open secret door, and down the stairs, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm moving it off screen because after you leave, you do not know where the Hydra is afterwards. But that's where.
Understood. I'm gonna have Lev make a knowledge check. Would I be able to use Sword Coast knowledge for this, or should I use nature or dungeon
For what?
to determine if hydras are creatures that are able to be reasoned with, or
Oh, if they're intelligent creatures.
yeah.
Okay. Give me a knowledge on nature. That's fine.
All right. Not what I wanted to hear, but oh, natural 20, so that's going to be a 23.
Yeah, as far as you know, they're not that smart.
Well,
Like animal intelligence kind of thing.
all right.
My question is, why are they keeping it behind the throne room?
That's a pretty good question.
Well, you've got a high enough wisdom score to tell that it could be because of the treasure.
Yeah, there's a treasure there.
All right. For now, I'm going to have my spider explore the passage to the south.
Here's a question. Another question. What do hydras eat?
People. That much you know. You're muted, Joel. Sorry, I think there you go.
Hey there.
I can hear you now. So yeah, hydras are definitely meat eaters, and yeah, this much you definitely know. But they do like to have people over for dinner.
Can we bait the hydra out into the?
That door
mean,
is
you know,
too small.
If you're just an apprentice, no. But if you're a masturbator, then yeah, you probably could.
Victor, with my animal empathy and charm monster, is there a chance I could get them to come over to our side?
Absolutely no. But yeah,
What's their natural alignment?
hydras,
Yeah.
you've never had occasion to find out. You do not know.
Well, how about this? For now, let's leave the hydra here. And next time we go and rest, I'll prepare a couple of Wall of Stone spells. And we'll wall this thing in and starve it to death. Thoughts? Feelings?
Let me look.
It's not a plan. It's just looking at how that path goes down there. I'm wondering if there is another way for it to get food. Like if there's another entrance or exit to the hydra.
That's why I'm saying I'll prepare a couple, just in case. We'll keep on doing our exploring here and look for another entrance into that area. Victor, my familiar, would probably catch on that he's being smelled, and that's why he's being detected, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So
correct.
would it be possible to use prestidigitation to help disguise his smell?
Yes.
All
I
right.
mean, it wouldn't erase his smell, but it would smell. He would smell like something else.
What if he smelled like the stone on the wall?
You'd have the hydra being a kind of roll to see if it could tell that there was a different scent besides you.
All right, good enough. Then we'll do that later. For now, let's just explore the path to the south.
Okay.
All right. Snitchy McBicky Pants goes down to the south.
What did you call him?
Nothing. There's a secret door. He's on basically the opening side of a secret door, but this one is closed.
Okay, and is there any room for a tiny creature to like slip through any kind of crack in the wall or the door?
For this one, no, because it was made to keep people. It's a fairly secret door. It's a pretty good quality one.
Could we have Blodgett check it, even though she's not actually here?
You can, if you wish.
Yeah, let's have Blodgett check it and open the door.
Yeah, see if there are any traps or anything.
All right.
And open it.
Say again?
And open it.
Okay. Blodgett's going to refuse to open it, but Blodgett will check it for traps.
Sounds good.
Okay, we can open the door later.
Blodgett tells you there are no traps that he can find. And then goes back and hides behind the horse.
Okay, then the familiar will come back to Lev for the prestidigitation treatment and go back to explore the area of 8 with the hydra.
Actually, I think I will try Mage Hand to open the door at a distance around the corner from 20 feet. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can try.
Like, let me do that.
Each hand can only move 5 pounds, if I remember correctly, and that's a stone door. Save your spell slot.
I mean, it won't work, but you could try.
It won't
save
work.
Save your spell slot, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
He's right. And you're not going to be able to open up a stone door with Mage Hand, sorry.
Okay.
Now, Super Mage Hand.
Mage Bicep.
Our Slow Hand with Eric Clapton.
Also true. All right. Your spider is able to go through. The creature definitely senses something and is looking around.
I'm going to try and get around that corner to the west as quick as I can.
Okay. The creature breathes a series of flame, fairly sizable, which lights up the room considerably for you, so you can see where you're looking very quickly. But your spider also might want to save versus breath weapon.
That would be a reflex save?
The DC is 20. Reflex save. That is correct.
Okay, that's a 17 on the die. And let me find my reflex save in this poorly laid out block of text. So it's going to be 23.
All right. 5 points of damage.
No, he's got evasion. He doesn't take any damage.
Oh, well, successful. Good job, Spidey.
Upside down kiss.
Mm-hmm.
What is this room from, by the way? This where your spider's at?
Right over here, and the room is well lit now, so it's easy to see what's going on.
Shit.
How the fuck did he get down there?
That's where he was headed. He's a floating spider. He goes where he wants.
Where is he from? Is that from the throne room on first level?
He right here. He went from the floated down to the throne room down to here.
Okay.
Dude, drink some
Not
water.
in that area. Hold on. Keep your pants on. All right.
Pants are quite on. What kind of creature is this that breathes fire like this?
There is where number 9 is. There is a pile of tens of thousands of coins, appear to be coppers. Mounds of tapestries, 3 separate mounds of tapestries and furs. Several dozen bales of cloth, various vessels, containers, urns, vases of powder, of pewter and brass and bronze. 8 large, just huge actually, iron trunks, like 7 feet wide by 5 feet high. 4 5 foot wide and 3 foot high chests, and several smaller coffers. Looks to just be like
Sounds like Burning Man.
three smaller 2 by 1 coffers.
Okay. Any of these urns, are any of the lids of them kind of off kilter a little bit?
Yeah, some of the urns are open.
Okay. I'm going to have the spider crawl inside the most closed looking one that he can get to while still being able to fit into it.
Okay, that's
And-
definitely doable.
And he's gonna chill out.
Okay, you can hear the hydra stomping around, but at this point, no, it's not going to find him if he's down hiding inside of an urn.
Not only is he hiding inside of an urn, he's hiding on the inside of the lid. So
Okay.
if it goes whoop and it looks in, nothing.
And he's invisible, which helps.
Yeah. And
All right,
so he's gonna relay to Lev, I'm in a little bit of trouble, but I think I've got it.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Maybe a little bit of trouble. Oh my god. Okay. What are we gonna do about this?
You'll be fine.
Why don't we maybe take on the Hydra?
Oh, it's gonna suck.
But it's a big
Victor-
smiley face. How would it suck?
Victor, while I was retreating, was I able to get a look at how many heads it had? Because the room was so well lit and everything.
I mean, especially after it breathed on you.
Yeah.
About 10 heads.
Maybe we could take that.
Yeah, totally. You know what's there ahead of time, you can totally take it.
Every time you cut off a hydra's head, 2 more grow in its place.
I mean,
That's where you go for the body.
the more the merrier. It means that it's more fun.
Yeah, I would definitely say we just gut its belly, but I gotta get off here.
Yeah, me too. I gotta go. I'm about to fall asleep.
It's
All
10
right.
o'clock, so yeah, we're at the end. Well, let's leave it here. We've got plenty of time to figure out how to save the Spidey in the next session.
Sounds good.
That was great.
Yep.
Thank you, Victor.
You are very
you.
welcome, guys.
That'll work, Vic.
You successfully did not die and get surprised by the Hydra. So I think that's a pretty good win. And the spider's still alive.
Somehow.
You're nailing it. Good job so far.
I was really banking on that pathway looping around, but you know.
All right. Good night, guys. Happy New Year.
All right,
Well, dude,
Happy New Year.
to you too, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Guys.
All right, man.
All right,
Bye-bye.
good night.
Y'all take care.
We might live. I mean, maybe.